Yeah. Why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me? Why you ain't subbing on me?
I need to know.
Facebook, YouTube,
Metaverse.
I make content, I surely do. DJ, rap, music I sing, cook, clean, pray with the saints.
Amen.
Show you halls and art I paint. I say things that make you think. I sell the printers, I sell the ink.
Bussin'.
I sell the paper, I sell the blanks. Press mugs,
Tumblers.
t-shirts,
I press 'em.
bring them out. Watch me twerk,
Hey.
throw plaques right out the dirt. You don't sub, you think it hurts? Hell no!
The sauce.
Drip, I'm a ball.
I got that sauce.
Drip, I'm a ball.
I just wanna know.
I'm a ball.
Wanna know.
Let's go.
Hey,
Jury, banging brother.
Here you go.
I send out freebies in every order.
Reapply.
My lip gloss shine, I make designs. And all I ask that you sub one time, but you don't. What the F is wrong with you? You won't. What the F I'm supposed to do? Nah, boo. I ain't got an attitude. This content creator refused to lose. You ain't have a clue.
Lurking.
Till I was showing you so bruh.
Watch it.
Show a little gratitude. I might shout you out on a review
Coming
or
straight to
two.
bushes.
While I'm on my daily grind making sales of views. I'm not salty cause you're faulty.
No.
I'm just confused. Why you ain't subbing me though? I put the drip drip in every flavor. Taste it, lifesaver. I'm a boss, you know it, I'm dope. You see this greatness? Who won't smoke? Now throw your thumbs in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you declare my content is, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. It's free. Why you ain't subbing on me?
lit, fam.
Hey, why you ain't subbing on me?
I wanna know. I need to know. It's bothering me.
Hey.
I don't use YouTube like that.
I looked for your page, but I couldn't find it.
Girl, I didn't even know you had a channel.
I haven't been on mine in months.
My phone is broke. I don't even know what that is.
It's on right now. When I get back to my computer, I'll get you. I'll hit you.
Gotcha. Please like, share, comment. Thank you for watching. Boy, I tell you. All right.
Family, but then you just you don't understand what you owe is hurting. I don't play this game. I'm just going crazy. How you do this to me? 𝒮𝑜𝒶. $20, you was like a brother to me. 𝒮𝑜𝒶, you know we were sisters through and through. And then you did what you did, and now you having me running to jail. Why you doing this? I'm losing crazy money. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know I own 4 blocks of the streets, and now you don't wanna pay. Why you doing this? And then you're gonna flip it? Why you flipping the script? I don't understand. I don't do these things. You gotta understand. 𝒮𝑜𝒶, we used to be down. $1, I loaned you money for your house and wanna play me like I'm a fool? Well, what is going on? To the loyalty. Why you ain't being real with the OG? I don't understand why you doing this to Spade and broke on the side. It's been your homeboy. Why you doing this? Why you doing this? Why you doing this? Why? And dollar is Killer K. Dollar. Killer K. Dollar. Killer K. Dollar. Why you doing it to folks' face? Okay, these tears are real. Okay, we was family.
Killer K, you did us, you did us this way. Why did you do us this way? Why did you do us this way?
I didn't care what you wanted to be. You could been a dog, a cat in the streets. I don't care how you wanna live your life. With a car and some shoes, that's okay with me. I can't play these games with you. MK, I need it now. I need it
now. Why did you do us this way?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every time I roll, I know it's wrong. 'Cause you keep on hurting me this way. Okay. No more proper dudes for you no more. No help, no hotel, no motel. Just living in the trash can where you go up in the trash. 'Cause you're not doing right. My brother, Spade.
Broke space. Why did you treat us this way?
I like this beat. Okay, girl, y'all ready? Let's get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Yes!
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
All right.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you
Okay.
feel.
Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband or your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experience are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
Okay.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you
Here we
feel.
go. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
Oh yeah.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all on the path, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
Yeah.
The love and lip show, the truth, the real, the sort of how you feel.
Okay.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 𝒮𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s show. It's hot. 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 Taste it. Hot. I'm ready. 𝒮𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. Let's go. 𝒮𝑜𝒸𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s show. Motivation speak.
Mike was muted.
Hey, man.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How is everybody doing?
Everything,
All right. We're going to start from the top. Who we got in here? We got
Solo
Mobile
fam. How you doing?
What's
Welcome
going on?
in.
What's going on, Mr.
You gotta be a
Mr.
first time, so welcome in. Welcome
Solo
in.
Mobile in the building. All right. We got my boy Jaden 0428 in the building.
What's going on? That's what I'm talking about.
All right. We got
White Down.
We got a stunner in the building. We got Wipe Down TV.
My Wipe Down.
What's going on? How you doing?
Hello,
We got Sonya.
Hi, Sonya.
Sonya
Miss
Siegler
you.
in the building. How you doing?
I miss
Welcome
you,
in. All right. Some call him the Virgo King, but I'll call him
Hello.
Bubba 007. Oh, he said, "What's good?" We're
That
talking to
might-
Wipe
that
Down.
is
How
up,
you doing?
y'all.
How you doing? All right. We got Casper's Creations in the building.
Casper Creation.
What is
What's
going on? We're not talking to Friendly Ghost. We're talking
Casper.
Casper
Hey.
Creations. How you doing?
Getting that creating on.
All right,
Oh.
Do you ever come feel Fabulosis?
Yeah, I do. Like right now.
Like Fabulosis who?
What?
Fabulosis 32 in the building.
What?
How you doing, Fabulosis?
Yes.
All right, and we already know she's here and she's back. We got Six Bows is back. How you doing? Welcome in. Then we got what? I think I'm feeling a vibe right now. I feel like we gotta praise God. Let's get up there. We got live at the Logan.
Cassidy, what's up?
What's going on? We got live at the Logans in the building. We got what? Who? We got Sleazy. Sleazy in the building.
That's my girl.
All right, we got someone that's got something going on in 2024, maybe more. We got
My
Spiky.
president is in the
Spiky
building.
2024. What's going on? We got Spiky in the building.
Yes.
All right. Now I went to the store the other day and I was wondering this one question.
Yeah.
Why they didn't take my boy E-Money? We got E-Money on the beat. What's going on? All right. And you know, I just want to chill with this person. We got chilling with Tracy Anderson in the building. What's going on, Tracy? Welcome in.
Tracy.
How you doing? All right, that's everybody at the moment.
Okay, so we got to
get to the chat.
We did good.
All right, Solo Mobile saying hello.
Hello.
How you doing? All right, we got Jane saying hello as well.
Yeah.
Wipe Down said what's up.
What's up?
You know, how you doing? And we got Casper saying hello to everyone.
Everybody,
Fabulosis, you know, she had to wave at us and say hello, loving the show, and everybody.
Self.
Come on, Fabulosis, let them know.
Yeah.
All right, Six Bows, you know, she just let us know that she back. She said,
Play
hey,
around,
come on now, we got to praise God. And Life in the
my
Logan
Chastity
said, hey,
is in the
fam,
building. You gotta
what's
have
going
Chastity
on?
in
What's
the
going on?
building. Yeah.
All right, and Sleazy, you know, just had to come in with the
that's
heart
girl.
emoji.
Yeah,
Come on. 2024
yes,
and more had to let us
Sleazy.
know hey, as well.
And you know she at work, so you know that's his number.
Okay,
Love. You
all
know
right.
you at work. Chastity
All
at
right.
work too, though. You
They
know.
had to let us know. Life of the Logan said, yo, y'all ain't got no sound. I hear the queen now. You know, she had to,
You know what I mean?
All right.
Big old sign saying mute.
Yeah, exactly. Six Bows said, I'm here. I'm just cooking.
Oh,
all right.
well,
What you
we ready
cooking?
for
What
our
you
plate.
cooking?
Just
I'm ready
ship
for
it on
my,
over
for real. I'm ready for the plate.
We ready to
Let
eat
us
it.
know. Let us know. E-Money said, Elijah, my ninja. He said, hey, queen.
Hey.
All right. We got chilling with Tracy saying hello,
Hey,
everyone in the
Chilling
chat.
Tracy, yes.
Six Bows said, love you guys. Much love and respect. We love you too,
we love
Six
you
Bows.
too. Yes.
Now, if you love us, where's the plate? That's what I'm wondering. You know,
I
I feel the love, but
I feel like
I kind of want to feel a little bit more.
Out on us, like
I mean, what are you cooking in the first place? But like, I really do want to play. You know, I mean, you know, I could go for a plate, especially the Six Bows of cooking right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she's back in the kitchen too.
That's what I'm saying.
But we got a queen in the building.
What? Unbiased.
We got Unbiased LLC in the building.
Yes.
She said, "Hey, Queen Lenore and King Elijah and chat.
I love
What's
you.
going on? What's going
That's
on?
Unbiased, yes.
Unbiased LLC.
Okay, so first
right.
off, before we start with relationship advice, we're gonna
Once you
start
get
with
into
this relationship that we gotta talk to y'all about
All
real
right.
quick.
She gonna get in.
Okay, so because I guess there's all these different things. See, nobody tells you all this, but when you're not monetized, there's all these different strikes and things and
Different things.
Okay, so we know now. So when you know, you do better, you learn, and you go with it.
Yes.
You might not always agree with everything, but you learn, you know, and that's what we learning.
Yeah.
And as we learning, we feel like you should learn.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, let's talk to Can't Stop Walking.
Hey, but love mowing. Come
up,
on, can't
there?
stop
Welcome
walking,
in,
but
welcome
love
in.
mowing in the building.
Look what I can do when I got glasses on, y'all.
For real, look. She can see clearly now.
The rain is gone.
Come on.
Okay,
come
so.
on. Oh, wait.
What?
Six Balls is letting us know what's on the menu. I'm definitely coming over after this.
On the menu?
She said honey battered chicken,
Ooh,
mac and cheese, and breaded okra. I ain't never had breaded okra in my life. I'm gonna need to come over now.
I want my plate.
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you my address, send my plate. You can overnight it.
Okay. I feel that.
You know, that's just
all
what
right.
I was saying.
All right.
So back to what I was saying. So Eli's gonna pin our email address.
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
And when you send in a note to our email stating it is okay for us to share your commercial, your what else do we call it? Commercial.
Any type of promotional material that you send our way. Make sure that you are giving us consent
permission
by way of email, or you can hit us up on Instagram. Either way, we have to have your consent.
Yes, we need.
All right, we just want to make sure, just in case
if anytime you want to sit there and copyright or trademark your stuff, we have permission to share your stuff on our page. So it really only takes a minute. You just say whoever you are, your real name and your business name, your YouTube name, said it is okay that the Love and Live show, shares my my commercial video only because I don't want all your stuff for anything else, just that. Unless I ask you, can I use this because I'm on a party with it. But yeah, just make sure you have that, please.
All right.
So he's gonna go ahead and pin that up, our email address, so you guys can already have that. And then we will start sharing. And we can start now. You can be like, I just did it. I'll look at it on the Love and Live show, and then we'll play your commercial, your promotional thing. Okay. She's I give you full consent. Play me, baby. Yeah, I need it on the email. I can put it in the file so later on, because I'm telling you, YouTube be tripping sometimes, but I understand what they're saying.
Jada said, congrats on being monetized.
Thank you, Jada.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
We truly do.
You see, he moves back now when I come over here. Like,
Logan said full consent. Yes, for sure. But yeah, like she said, we are gonna need that on that email, or just message us on Instagram. That's probably easier if you already got your phone.
I want email.
Oh,
so I can just put it in the folder.
Oh, she just wanted email. She said strictly professional.
I just gotta have it in the folder.
She gotta have it. So there it is right now for all y'all.
Yes.
And if you guys even want to take the opportunity now, it's already pinned.
Oh.
If you want to take look. So yeah, if you want to take some time right now,
they don't know how to
and send it our way, or if you haven't sent anything in, you got like an intro or something, you can send it to this email, and then just put that message with it as well that you can send to us playing your song, your commercial, your promotional material. Spikey said, "You have my permission to put a taco on the show."
Thank you. I appreciate it, because that was really. I need you to also put permission. I can do burial tacos just to make sure to cover each level of tacos.
Yeah, what tacos exactly? We just have to get this under control, Spikey, because we don't want to get copyright claim for eating the wrong taco.
That's true. I gotta eat my, and I requested a burial taco on mine.
A burial. Why you said like that? Sleazy said, "Queen and favorite nephew, how y'all feeling today?"
We doing good. I'm actually happy because now Got my we got a new thing for my other computer, so my other computer is up and running. I'm be using my mom's computer for a little bit. I'm excited. I got like a whole bunch of computers.
Yes.
I went to
It's
Dollar
looking like
Tree.
an office over here.
Sorry, I went to $1.25 and acted a fool. She said any tacos. I went to $1.25. Literally, I said I'm spending about $4 at Dollar Tree. I knew what I was getting. I was getting some glasses. It's my Dollar Tree glasses.
The readers.
And then I was getting some comment. And then I was getting a dish thing to wash dishes. Left out of there, spending $33 up in the Dollar Tree. That's why you can't let me go into Dollar Tree by myself. And then I left my phone in the car so nobody could call me to say stop. What are you doing?
Listen. Okay. Well.
What are you doing?
We gotta praise God. Life at the Logans.
So why did you go from the other?
We checking email
because
I didn't see it. But okay, here we go.
There we go.
have it. All right, all right.
Thank you, Chastity.
Come on, here we go. Just in honor of that, we gotta praise God. I mean, I feel like that's what's gotta happen.
That's what gotta happen.
It's life where?
With the Logan.
Come on now. What's so funny to you?
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy, Jesus loving family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We gotta praise God. Let's count our blessings. I'll teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We gotta praise God. Let's count our blessings. I'll teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. We gotta praise God. Let's count our blessings. Let's count our lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. Yeah. We gotta praise God. Let's count our blessings. I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gon' praise God. Yeah.
All right, we got JC family. JC family in the building.
What's up, JC
How you doing, JC
family?
fam? Y'all having a good day so far? Let us know. All right. Chilling with Tracy Anderson said, that's Dollar Tree. It will break you down.
It did, y'all. And nobody was there to stop me.
Exactly. And she wasn't trying to be stopped.
I wasn't.
She knew exactly what she was doing when she left that phone in the car. She knew exactly what she was doing. Let them know, Sleazy. That's kind of better than that. Teach you with us. Now we go.
That's what I'm talking about, Sleazy. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. I'm her.
Yeah.
I'm just writing all y'all's names down.
So if y'all like she was saying before, our email is @loveandliveshow4@gmail.com. If you want any type of video, promotional material, your channel intro, anything like that played, please email it right here. Email this email. The video and all that, but on top of that, we are going to need some type of consent. So please give us written consent to play your song.
Yeah, because we don't want later on you decide you want to go ahead and copyright your stuff, and then the people that's over here trying to bug us, we can go, no, we already got permission. This is the notice. This is the date that they sent it, and so they had it. So don't be coming for me. And then when you get monetized or you copyright your stuff, let us know so we can ask you again. Do you still want us to play you? Because, you have a chance to take it back, as well as give it to us. We want to stay business-like and have fun still. So we're going to talk about relationships today, y'all. I don't know if y'all have any relationship questions, but I got some questions.
Okay, she got some questions.
Because you know how it goes around here.
When Queen Lenora is talking, she does mean business.
Yes.
She got some ideas, I guess. I don't know what's going on with this.
I just want y'all to know. So if you guys got questions.
I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't come prepared today with my questions.
You never come prepared with your questions. There's not one time you've been prepared.
Yeah, I had 2 questions once.
When?
2 out of 3.
No, that's when we do a video recording, but not
live.
No.
When we were live, I had 2 out of 3.
Really?
Yes, because you had yours, right? And you like, oh my God, what? I'm like, okay, well, we can kind of cycle through mine pretty fast. Now I don't have another one. But I did have 2 out of 3 that time.
Well,
this time I have 0.
We need him to get back on the game to have his questions ready. You know? Just in case y'all don't have questions to be filling in the time.
I'll come through this time. And I'll probably email it myself or something when the day comes. So I'll make sure I know exactly what I'm going to talk about on the live. You know, I just got to make my preparations. I can't do it the last minute. I'm gonna still be with 0 questions.
Well, I have a question.
Sleazy said, "Run them likes up."
Run them likes
ASAP. All right, what's your question?
My question is, and it came yesterday. I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about clicks.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was realizing we all have our own opinion what clicks are.
Yeah, what is a click? Yeah.
And is a click bad to have, or is it good, or is it how you make it?
I think you just gave us the answer right there.
I probably did.
But anyway, Chill with Tracy Anderson came in with a question. How long have you been on YouTube? Myself, I've been on since the end of April. So all that you're talking about, I need more schooling on. Okay. So Tracy Anderson, you new on the platform. Well, I'm gonna just let you know, Tracy, we're kind of new to this as well. I mean, we just got monetized, and if you look on this channel, you will see Queen Lenore's journey, especially on what she was doing before, and you can kind of take a look at our videos now to see, because she was just making videos and just throwing them up, right? Now if it's not alive, our videos, we do more editing, different things like that. So you can kind of get a visual of the differences just on that. But as far as any questions YouTube related, this is relationship advice, but we'll still take some YouTube questions.
Well, that's a relationship with yourself on the YouTube journey. It is. And my thing is, the best thing for me to tell you is, more than anything, if you don't enjoy it, you're going to struggle harder than if you do enjoy it. But with that enjoying it, you have to work it as a job. So if you go to work 8 hours a day, you can't sit there and play around. You get your breaks, you get this, unless you just got one of those jobs you can. But most jobs, you can't play around. You have to do your work at the job. So if you give yourself 2 hours a day for YouTube, that is consisting of your videos, editing your videos, going out and meeting other people, and networking in the YouTube streets. That's basically what it's all about. Is how much you're going to network, how much time you're going to spend on networking.
There's so much
in the
information.
YouTube streets.
So really, if you want to learn anything, you can use YouTube as a platform to find out the different things. If you want to learn how to edit your video or learn how to make a thumbnail, depending on what device you have, there's a lot of different videos out there to tell you what you can do. So,
but there's a lot of people that give you their own opinions. Yeah, and even on the videos, and even exactly what we're doing, we're giving you our opinion. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, I'm saying, from more than anybody, and what I see now is more people are so focused on getting monetized, exactly like we did, getting monetized more than they are enjoying their video. Welcome in, always
Tam is in the building.
Welcome in.
What's going on, always Tam?
So my thing is, love what you do and figure out what your niche is, and love doing what you want to do on your channel. Don't listen to everybody about this niche is better than this niche. If you love what you're doing, you're going to enjoy it. But understand, what I didn't know about it is networking. You have to network. Like, you have to network hardcore in the YT street. But that's what you would do in the real world anyway. If you had a brick and mortar building or whatever, you would have to be networking. So people would know about your company. You do commercials, you do all this stuff. So use everything that YT gives you. Use the shorts to get people to come to your channel. You don't have to just make shorts to make funny videos or whatever. Mm-hmm. Give people, advertise your business on there every day. Put 2 or 3 videos and tell them what you're going to be doing on your channel. Check your videos. Check, each video that you want them to check out. Advertise for yourself and network, but have fun. But set aside time to do it. So if you give me, and tell yourself, I'm only giving myself 2 hours. You might realize I need to give myself 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Then give yourself 3 hours. But you work it. Don't go giving yourself 2 hours and then going to take a lunch break, and then you was in the bathroom for a couple hours. Then you got a phone call, so then you was talking to your girlfriend or your boyfriend for a couple hours. No, you just straight 2 hours working. Don't do anything else. And I think if you put more time into it like that, and especially networking, so people know you, because you got to understand, nobody knows who you are. Even though we're monetized right now, we ain't big. We still babies.
Yeah.
And nobody still don't know who we are. We
Exactly.
got, you know, the few people that we have, they still don't know who we are. So keep that in your mind, because a lot of people I hear saying, I'm over there sharing their videos and I'm doing this and I'm doing that and nobody's doing it for me. And you hear that constantly and you be like, dang, that is true. But no.
Wait 1 second.
Nobody knows.
We got Craftable Things
Hi,
in the
Craftable
building.
Things.
What's going on, Craftable Things? Welcome in, welcome in. It was wonderful seeing you in North Carolina.
Yeah.
As well.
Yes.
All right.
But yeah, so you got to understand that people don't know you. And everybody don't have time to share out everybody. They don't want to flood their thing like that. They share out the ones that related to them or touch them the most or something like that. Yeah. So you don't want to hold anybody hostage
to get people
to do what you do to them.
Watch your videos like that. You can't just expect someone to watch your videos. Yeah. Well, we got Sleazy coming in with a question. But wait. Answering Tracy's, I done took classes and I'm still stuck.
Yeah, it's my biggest thing that I learned from me. My opinion
and
only.
Say, and I'm going back and searching everyone's first videos to see how far they've come.
Yeah. But for me, I'm saying for me, I can't talk for everybody else because there's people that been on here for 5 minutes and got monetized the next minute. I'm saying for me because I didn't know what to do. My biggest downfall that I had was not networking. I didn't know how important networking was. And that's the thing about it is the more you network and understand, you might network and you might have networked with like 20 to 30 people in that one day, and you might only get one to come back. Mm-hmm. But don't look at it as a negative. Look at it, that might be a one strong person that's going to support you and have your back all the way to your success. So just look at it that way. I'm hoping I'm saying it because I really want to emphasize networking because I wish somebody would emphasize networking to me and be consistent. Because he emphasized that with me constantly, was be consistent. No matter what, be consistent. So if I was putting out a video every day, I was consistently putting out a video every day. Yeah. But it has to be something you want to do and enjoy what you do.
Yeah, really. And that's the thing. Like, if you're going to put yourself on a schedule, like right now, we put ourselves on a schedule. We do Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Monday. We do Monday
meetings.
Yeah, we do our Monday. We do our Wednesdays. And we do Thursdays, and Fridays is shout out time. So we have a good bit of videos, and we do our Sunday video. But we have a good bit of uploads. Even if you set yourself on a schedule, you still have to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
So right now, like, if we're doing a video, we're not feeling it, that video can't come out. If we're not feeling it, it can't come out because you kind of forcing yourself to do something, and that's gonna show. That's gonna show whether you think it is or not. It's gonna show in some way. You go like, you seem a little bit less enthusiastic in this video.
And we like to be energized, and like for our channel, what is so important for us is to make sure that everybody's happy and everybody is feeling good. Because my thing is, there's so much negativity around us daily that I want you, when you come to the Love and Live show, feel happy and loved and like you're appreciated. And that's what I want you to feel like.
Yeah. So
what
we got
them to feel like.
Oh, obviously the same way. I mean, it's the Love and Live show. Love and live each day as if it was your last. Yeah. We are doing nothing but uplifting, being positive, even if we are on some foolishness on the channel.
Yeah.
But Sleazy said, y'all, I'm watching the food show on Netflix, Foods in Different States. Have we ever heard of Loaded in Portland?
Loaded Kitchen, yes, we have. And I never had none, but I can tell you nobody likes it that I know. But I think she's cool and I think she's awesome.
The personality was.
Yeah. You know, I never heard her when I watch her on Facebook and stuff like that, I think she's awesome. When I seen her in person, she seemed really cool. But you know, like to each his own. Some people gonna like your food, some people ain't gonna like your food. But yeah, Loaded Kitchen, yeah, she's crazy.
And then Spiky said, I'm watching Dahmer. I don't want no sandwiches from
my daughter is watching that.
Oh my! Right now I'm on the last episode 9. That show is pretty wild. Yeah, and that sandwich, that was too suspicious. Spiky. That sandwich was too suspicious. Talking about eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be like, no way. Oh my goodness. All right.
Okay, so here we
said,
go.
Spiky, don't remind me of Dahmer. I finished it 2 days ago.
Y'all be watching crazy movies. I ain't watching it.
Logan said, I haven't started yet. Is it bad? I wouldn't say it's bad. It's interesting. I mean, it's the same story if you already know
in the
what's
life
going
of a
on.
serial killer.
It just make it
personally.
more entertaining and put like a little, kind of like a little political twist on it. You know, yeah. Anyway, Big Rooster said, West Coast family, what up? What's going on, Big Rooster? Big Rooster show in the building.
Woo, woo.
All right. Let's see. He's a horrible human being. Yeah. So anyway, 6 Balls said a human can only maintain 120 relationships at any given time.
I can't maintain 5. I don't know what that is. But I've been learning how to maintain on YT though, and I love it. Like y'all, my family.
Is giving some precautions. It said it's sick, Logans. You have to watch past episode 1. Gave me a really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep the first night. Oh my goodness. I didn't know the show was hitting you like that. Logan said that's facts. I deleted numerous videos because it just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
And we got Mocha family in the building. Saying, hey y'all, what's going on, Mocha family? All right, we gotta get caught up with this chat.
Yeah, before I can even ask you the
Sleazy
first
said,
question.
Rooster,
Second
we're
question.
going golfing. All
I'm
right.
ready.
Spiky said, it don't scare me, just the fact that it happened to people in real life. Yeah,
Big Rooster was golfing, y'all.
And Tracy said, thanks for the info.
No problem.
Okay. And we stay entertaining. We got House of X saying, hey, what up, Love and Live Show?
What up,
You in the pool.
Oh, Eli, I'm sorry you in the pool.
All right. And then we got E-Money saying, please make sure to like, share, and connect to the Love and Live Show if you haven't already.
All right now.
Come on now, let them know. And you guys, if you guys are just now coming in, if you guys have any promotional material, our pinned comment right now is our email. Send us your video, but also, if you already have sent your video, please make sure you guys give us some written consent that we can play your videos, just in case copyright foolishness. We don't want none of that.
Yeah,
so make sure that you just write us up a little quick bit, and we'll be able to play your video again.
Exactly.
All right. 6 Balls said, hope everyone is having a good day, enjoying this live. Free advice. # free.
Exactly.
All right. So you were saying.
So to go back on what was it? Clicks.
Oh snap! Spiky actually came up with a good question.
Oh, it was a good question.
He was talking about the clicks, but this is kind of in that lane.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Spiky said, how do you feel about YouTube relationships? Do y'all trust the people y'all talk to off here?
I'm gonna put it this for me. I trust everybody I talk to on here until they prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't go in intentionally thinking somebody's gonna purposely do me wrong or treat me wrong.
Exactly.
I go in with a positive attitude, and if they do, I just let them go. And I don't have to tell nobody to let go. That's what I get tired of. Is people have to tell you, like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. I am not gonna say that, because my thing is, you might still need me for something else, and I feel like I need to be there for you. But I don't need to be around you. I don't need to kick it with you. I don't need to do all that if you burn your bridges with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So my thing is, the few people that I have met, I enjoy, I love, I cherish, I appreciate them, because they talking to me and they don't have to. And I know I'm crazy, and don't you agree? I know I'm crazy, and for you to deal with me is amazing. So like, I've gotten new family people that I talk to off of YouTube, and I appreciate them completely. And I'm not good with calling people or doing anything. I have never been good at it, but I'm better on it now than I have ever been. And I'm going to just tell you, they probably don't think I am. Yeah. But if you look at my family and friends, they'll tell you, oh, yeah, she's way better talking to YT people than she is with us here. I don't call people. I just don't. So I'm doing better. But yeah, I think the few people that I've actually met is real. I don't know about all the stuff that do drama, because I don't connect with drama, and I stay away from drama. Like if I even see drama, I like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna go home, or I'm not gonna be bothered. I don't really look for it. And I know one day it's gonna slap me in the face, and I'm just hoping that my emotionally stable mind will be like, walk away, don't worry about it. Because sometimes things can get to you and hurt your feelings where you want to feel like you need to stick up for yourself. And I have gotten to the point of my life that I don't stick up for myself, but sometimes certain things that make you want to stick up for yourself. And I just don't feel like I need to ever stick up for myself because I am who I am. When I show you how I am, that's how I am. Now somebody else go, oh, Queen Lenore is like this and that. You want to believe it? That's on you because you have to get to know me to know how I am.
All right, so Spikey once again said, how do you feel about YouTube relationships? Do y'all trust the people you talk to off here? But I would say is so far our connections to people on YouTube, as far as like communication wise, the people who are talking and all that, like there's no reason not to trust, I would say. But like she said, unless you do something wrong, like unless you stepping out of line, that is what it is. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. That's how I give anybody, even people that are looking a little strange. I'm like, until you doing something strange, I'm gonna take you for it. That's one thing I try to keep equally with people because some people aren't given an opportunity. So if they fumble it, that's for them to do. But as far as do we trust people on here, I don't know. I would say just default trust, and then improve off of that.
Yeah, I trust
there's no
you mess up. That's
but I would say relationships on here, there's business relationships, there's friendship, there's a lot of different type of relationships that can be had over YouTube. There's certain creators where we talk to them and it's talking about how we can help each other's channels or how we doing this or how we want to collab this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
There's some where we talk where it's like a more of a friendship. We're talking like this. You want to get to know, stuff like that. But all that aside, we got Big Rooster and he's saying something.
What?
He came in with the $5 and he was just like, what?
I know he said something.
He said something. It was like,
ain't nothing free about us.
Thank you, Big Rooster, for the $5. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Truly do. All right, we got to go up.
Okay, go ahead.
6 Bows said, I spent $100 on classes and books, and I'm still learning about YouTube. And that's the thing. It's like there's so many different things about YouTube, just any platform in general, online media, just a lot of different things that you can learn. And your journey is really never going to stop because YouTube is constantly evolving. They change things. They add different rules. The algorithm switches. There's, just so many different things that are changing. So if you want to progress on the platform, you always have to be learning.
Yep. I was on Blind Guy and his wife and their live today, and they had this lady on here, and she was sewing since she was 15. And she had won like $6,000 or something, and they were like, "What did you do with the money?" And she said, "I buy books and I take more sewing classes, and I'm doing this." And, I buy more sewing machines. So you invest into your business. And that's what she said. Because you'll never, ever know everything. So you're always going to learn something new.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind. But like I said, one thing I did tell you to do is, and they teach me this all the time, and I've been blessed that I have my nephew here, but it is learning your stats. Learning what people like and what they dislike and all that. It's still to me, go along with the things you like because it might not be popular today, but you might start a trend on something new. So do you? Hey.
Okay, she had to come with the bars. All right, that's just what she kind of did.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And Spikey said, I'm only asking because people can be strange on here.
Oh, yes.
There are a lot of different characters. I mean, right now the StreamYard is open. So if we drop the link, anybody could come in, but we didn't have that before. I only took it off because certain people were like, I'm trying to get on. It's not allowing me to, yada yada yada. But there's a lot of different foolishness that's going on that you wouldn't expect. I mean, we just got monetized. We're at only 1,000 subscribers. We're a bit over 1,000, but even being this size of a channel, even at 500, 600, 700, 800, there's a lot of foolishness going on. So even with the people who are trying to be creators, you see a little bit of foolishness. So
you do.
You just kind of got to watch yourself. I mean,
and if somebody
treat your channel like a business
or whatever, and you talking to, just don't be available.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to entertain nothing that you don't want to on here.
Yeah.
And Big Rooster said, that's what's up. Elizabeth said, run me my money. But Lizzie B, welcome in.
Welcome in,
Elizabeth Brown. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. Okay. All right. Life of the Logan said, did anyone see you can now get monetized from shorts?
Yes, I heard all about it. It's like you gotta have like 10 million views or 50 million views.
I didn't hear
like
all that, but yeah.
You only have to hit it, but it's like I heard it's, I don't know. I'm going he say, she say right now.
Okay, he say, she say.
You got to get so many views. It's like either 10 million or 50 million views in 3 months period, and you can be monetized. And then I also heard that you could do like, if you have this many over here and this many out, it's crazy. But I knew they was going to start doing that because everybody's having issues with, they want more people to do shorts, but people don't want to do shorts because it's not helping them get monetized. So I knew it was going to be coming up soon. So check your YouTube information. They send it to you and your studios and do the investigation, because now you can get your shorts up. Now we're gonna see. Well, y'all know y'all about to be ready to do.
I'm just saying y'all can run up a bag real quick.
Because I'm saying you can make about 20 shorts a day, and that takes you, that not that much time. 20 shorts a day, and get that posted and get some views. Yeah, and I say put some food up there because people like food and some crazy stuff. Do crazy silly stuff and get them views up.
And if you see right now, they got a trend going on. It's my bloopers. So it's just any foolishness. It's a hashtag that they're promoting right now on YouTube. So you might as well hop on the bandwagon and try to hop on that trend, get into it.
And understand, YouTube wants you to make money. They want you to get more views, and they want you to be monetized, because the more you monetize, the more YouTube gets paid. They get paid when you get paid.
Exactly.
I mean, they get paid before you get paid, but you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, they want you.
They get the money from views. They run
if they're telling you how to do something, and if you want to do it, then do it.
Thank you for that message right there. Big Rooster said, nephew is wise beyond his years.
Yes, he is.
All right.
And he be giving me a headache.
Can't stop walking but love more, and said, I had to block another content creator for a misunderstanding. It is a lot of foolishness, and it really is up to you if you want to deal with the foolishness or what level you want. I mean, when it comes to live streams and stuff like that, there's a lot of restrictions you can put on them.
Yeah.
If you don't mind them watching you, but you don't want them commenting, you can put them on timeout for a bit.
Yeah.
You can mute them on your channel. I mean, there's a lot of different opportunities.
Understand that this is your business. Even if you're not running it as a business right now, this is your business. You can make it however you want to do. It's up to you to lose. It's up to you whether you lose or win in this. You might make a lot of mistakes on the way, and people could be like, well, I told you not to do it. But sometimes you just got to do it for yourself. That's me. You can tell me I'm going to do it wrong, but sometimes I just have to do it for myself because I have to see it for myself, that it didn't work or it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But it's all right because it's your business.
Says, so far, I love my new YouTube family.
Girl, yes. That's what I'm saying.
Life of the Logans came in with the facts. 10 million in 90 days. So get your 10 million right now.
10 million in 90 days. Y'all can do it.
I might hop on. I might have to, just join the trend. I might.
Yeah,
These next 3 months,
why don't you do it? Just see if it really works.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna try.
Okay, he gonna try. When you gonna start?
I'm gonna start probably tomorrow because I gotta edit the shorts. But yeah.
Okay, so he gonna start tomorrow. See if that works.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? We're gonna see, because that's awesome. And like I said, when you look at all the stuff YouTube is sending you for you to get better, so you can get monetized and stuff, it's really just up to you. They even have classes that they send to your emails for you to look at other people talking about how to get monetized. Is that? Wait a minute, go back up. Is that? Yes, it is. Tay Weezy in the building.
We got Tay Weezy. He said the champ is here, and how about them Steelers? Because we taking over the slow hop.
Oh, no, don't even try it.
We taking over the slow hop.
Just like my Seahawks flying above, because we fly above all them haters. That's
okay,
what
but
I'm
before that, we had someone Unleashed in the building. We had the Unleashed Crafter in the building. Say, hey, Love and Live Show, and hey, everyone in the chat. All right, drop the link. Okay. Big Rooster, you talking about Elizabeth's link or are you talking about the StreamYard link? Because I'll drop it. All right.
What?
Antonio's getting Aubrey and John.
Okay.
Spiky said, okay. Can't piss slogan. All right. Oh yeah, Tay Weezy. We already got over that Tay Weezy.
We didn't get over my Tay Weezy. Don't be hating on my. We already got
over that.
Even though
no. He said, "How about
we
these
have
feelings?"
a big
We got over that message. You know?
I'm just saying. Even though we got our beef, we still family. Don't be coming for Tay Weezy like that.
The Unleashed Crafter said, "Just call me Too Short. It's on."
That's what I'm talking about. It's
short.
On and popping. Too Short gonna have to change his name because we're gonna be too short up in here, right? Working the shorts, y'all.
All right, Life of the Logan said, "Well, pay me, YouTube. Run me my money." All right.
Yeah.
Chilling with Tracy said, "I have a lot of views on shorts and new friends. I get a lot from shorts. Shorts is what I mostly do."
Well, then when you're doing them, make sure you're getting your 10 now. Get start collecting them. Do more than what you're doing. And I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's picking your nose. You pick your nose on there and put it on there so people can look at but they ain't gonna share it because it's you know what I mean?
It said, "I keep buying lawnmowers."
Well, see, I ain't gonna tell you how I acted a fool of Dollar Tree again because you know I
Life of the Logan said, "Ready? We ready. Start them shorts."
That's what I'm saying.
And Sleazy said, "Queen, did you have your coffee?" She didn't have that coffee, but she had some coffee.
Yeah, I mean, go back to my original
link.
coffee.
Appreciate you, money. He also dropped Elizabeth's link. Go show some love to Elizabeth. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm dropping the StreamYard link, Big Rooster.
Big Rooster.
Big Rooster show. All right, here we go. StreamYard link. There you go. All right. And Spiky said, "I got shorts on right now."
That's what I'm saying.
They be catching you.
If they gonna let you get monetized by doing shorts, I wish that would have been an option we had.
Oh my goodness, we would have been doing shorts.
Y'all would have been tired of seeing our face.
I won't do that again. I won't do that again. See, we was already on a short spree,
and then we stopped.
And then they didn't put us in the program. I'm like, what's the problem?
Why are those bags there?
What bags?
Those bags right there.
Oh, they're empty.
I don't care that they empty. Pick them up and do something with it. What is the problem today?
I mean, it's just a bag, but I guess I'll get it.
Really don't care. It's not acting like you ain't got no sense. Get your butt. It's not like I done hurt you or something.
I won't do that again.
Do it.
I think I just muted us on accident.
No, because the only reason I knew is because the bias is saying.
But yeah, we got somebody in the building, right? All right. We got a show. Not just any show. We got Big Rooster show in the building. What's going on, Big Rooster? How you doing?
Hey, my West Coast stuff in the building.
Hey, listen. Y'all was talking and everybody was saying, "We can't hear you." And I was like, I was saying the same thing, but I was already waiting in the background. I like that little skit though. That was nice. I like that. But listen, I like what y'all doing, man. I was on live with Weightlifting Geek a little earlier, and he was kind of mentioning some things as well. But Elijah, I really like the fact that you are wise beyond your years. You are really. I listen to you and I'm like, this cat knows what he's talking about. And y'all show is lit. But listen what I want to say to y'all. Those YouTube shorts, they can lead you in two ways. You can get monetized if you have 1,000 subs and 10 million views within a 90-day period. That can lead you to monetization. But you also will be able to, if even if you're not monetized, they're saying that they're going to open up the super chat button or super thanks to everyone that does shorts. So if somebody wants to donate or
they can donate on the short.
you can do that.
Awesome.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So that's the way that's working. So they've rolled some out already. I know my shorts have been eligible for super thanks as well right now. So that's how that's working.
That's a whole nother opportunity right now.
I tell you, they be trying to give you money, and we don't be listening. But we need to start reading that stuff.
Right. So I tell everybody, look, they're gonna start calling me Shorty Doo-Wop because I've been putting out and I've been putting out shorts like almost every day now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
we're gonna be the same way.
Yes. And I'm so glad to see y'all back, man. And look, back in stride again. Hey, look.
Come on now, Big Rooster.
This is the first time I've seen y'all live since the Carolinas. I said, man, what happened? Did they get stuck out there?
I think you've been missing us. We've been live.
I have. I've been working and all that stuff. But I said, let me check you out. And I seen y'all. I was like, oh yeah, there go my fan. Listen, y'all say it all wrong.
Oh,
it's West Coast family.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes in the hood would say, "What's up, family?"
Okay.
Yes, West Coast family, not family.
You see how I done messed it up.
That's my West Coast family. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I just wanted to come up and say thank y'all for what y'all do. Eli, you was the luckiest man alive about 2 weeks ago. Man, I wish I could have been there with you, but you were surrounded by stardom and by a bunch of beautiful women.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was. And he was soaking it up too.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man, what I would have did to be there, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But listen, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep teaching. Keep putting out content. I'm gonna keep supporting. I love the way y'all run y'all lives, and y'all just mesh. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up.
Appreciate you, Big Rooster.
And then hey, keep doing it. Yep. And I just wanted to say that to y'all. All right.
Oh, thank you,
Big Rooster.
Yes. Y'all have a good day.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Hey, without a doubt, West Coast family in the house.
Yeah, West Coast family.
That's what I'm talking about. All right now.
All right, that was our West Coast family. You already know. So Big Rooster, he was letting us know about them shorts.
And Sleepy was letting Big Rooster know that he had an old lady at the airport.
Anyway, so that's what's supposed to be happening. So of course, y'all need to run them shorts up right now. I mean, it's an opportunity to get monetized, like you said. If you get your 1,000 subscribers, so you still got the 1K grind, but it's a whole different grind because you're doing shorts.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get subscribers doing shorts. Which
and you ain't got to be struggling that hard for them hours.
You ain't got to even worry about the watch hours. Just
them
get
hours
straight to
be
the shorts.
Your butt.
So that's a new way to get monetized. All right, and we're gonna show you a short. You know, y'all need to get on the grind and do it. I won't do that again. All right, I won't do that again. Okay. Now we back on it. Can't stop walking, but love Mo. Said you guys are a hot mess. I'm saying, you know the best hot mess you ever seen. Come on. All right, Sleazy said Eli has an old lady at the airport.
Yeah.
If y'all wasn't there for that story time, that was pretty wild yesterday.
That was on Monday. That was Monday.
Oh, that was Monday. Not
hey, Precious
Monday.
Pieces, how you doing?
Whoa, we got Nicole in the building. How you doing? What's going on, Precious Pieces? Welcome in. Bias said not the gas.
Exactly. And Bias, he be knocking me out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank y'all all for being here.
Exactly. Thank you. Somebody says still a bling. Oh no, we don't do that. We do Seahawk bling.
Okay, so
bling.
we are going to get back on topic. We got relationship advice.
Yeah.
All right, ask a relationship related question. And you didn't quite get into the clicks like you needed to. What's going on?
I don't know. I forgot because we
went to the YouTube thing.
And then we started talking about
that. Yeah, we talked about Spiky. Then we got a little bit off topic. So let's steer it in the right direction.
We got steered in the right direction.
What were you saying about the clicks? 6 posts said you'll need like 11K on every video if you do up to 3 shorts a day to get 10 million. The YouTube creator channel didn't have 10 million views on their shorts in the past 90 days. Dang. So really, it's like you really are working it. You have to be trend hopping, doing all that. Looking
and
as
I say, you might want to, pop up 10 or 15 videos a day.
More than you. You gonna have to make sure it's your life for those 3 months so you can get that bag.
You got a lot of work to do. We love you. It wasn't even hustle and grind on.
Tracy, it wasn't even your question. We was all good. We started talking about different things anyway.
Oh no, don't worry about it. That's because I'd rather answer y'all questions.
We having good time on the line.
Just talking about ours. Y'all come up with questions is a lot easier for me than me. I just remember what I wrote. Media.
All right. Yeah, so that is pretty crazy. I mean, 10 million. It is a lot. It is a lot.
So that's 11,000.
You might just get that one short that gets 10 million. I mean, the chances.
But if you pushing out 15 to 20 a day, one of them gonna be hitting.
And it has to, like, I would say the best way for you to do it. Look at what's going on. You have to look at the whole thing. Look at what's going on your Instagram Reels. Look at what's going on YouTube Shorts.
I don't know. That don't work for me.
TikTok, right?
Let me explain.
I'm only reason why I'm saying this, right? Is there's certain trends that's going on.
Yeah.
So you use a certain sound or something like that. That might be what takes you to that 10 million.
And I get that, but I mean, what I realize when I do Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikTok, that they all and Shorts, they all give me. I can put the same video up. And I get different numbers from each one, and it's more popular on one than it is all the other.
Yeah.
So, I said, I learned this, and I don't even watch the lady that much, but Peach McIntyre said on Facebook Reels, post out like 20 reels a day, because I think in her mind is one of those is gonna hit
for that one to go viral.
Yeah. One's gonna hit. And you keep doing it within that 3 months, you might get 2 to hit. You might
said, I don't follow trends.
Hey.
And see, it's the one thing that you can also do is like if you already have a niche or you already have something that you're doing. So best example I could say is if you're a gaming channel, right?
Yeah.
If you're a gaming channel, you could do like if you stream or something like that, you could do a clip. That's easy content right there. You can get a clip of your streaming and throw it up. Even if you're doing what we do now, right? You have a funny moment on here, like me falling that one time.
Yeah,
that's a short right there. So you're already making content,
and if you did it
while you're doing
it'd be even better. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like you already have content here. So sometimes it might not be that difficult to put in that extra about 30 minutes and pump out a bunch of shorts off of content that you already have. Okay. No, we did not take no Peach class.
I never took a Peach class. I just when I watched her live, she was very adamant about it, and then she had everybody for 2 months or something like that make 20 reels a day. I never did it because, again, if I don't understand the concept, it's hard for me to go with the flow. And I came in the middle, and she, well, you know when lives are, it goes, you got to stay for a whole time. And I had too many people to be watching to be just focused on that for that moment. But I remember it was 20 reels a day that she was saying, but I did not take her class. And I know she had some cheap classes and stuff, but I never
took it. What Tracy said, I've taken several classes.
And a lot of people have taken classes, but again, you got to figure out what makes you comfortable and what makes you,
I'm gonna get my little coffee at the freezer.
Okay. What makes you comfortable in the things you do. And once you know something and you really truly know, that's when it clicks, and that's what makes you work harder on your grind. Is when you don't really know and somebody's not actually sitting there breaking it down. And the only reason for me why I didn't take Peach McIntyre's class, besides money and stuff like that, when I did talk to several people that did talk about it, they said basically her classes are stuff I already learned that I would have needed like a year ago. Really?
Yeah, when you just started, like it.
I needed that stuff because she teaches you how to do thumbnails, edit, all that, and she's really on that. But that's for basics. So I haven't seen her do a class for advanced. Or
Tracy said, "I have all her ebooks."
Yeah, because they're like $5 also. They're like $5. Why are you getting up?
All right. Yeah, okay. But when it comes down to the classes and stuff like that and different courses that you can take online, I would say a lot of the information that is on there is just you're paying for the ease of access. So you can easily find out a lot of different information, especially on YouTube, through other content creators. Of course, there's a little bit of bias in there. They might not give you all the information, but one thing is, and it's also important, even taking in all the information, you also need to apply it as well. So it's like you can take all that information in, but it doesn't do you any good if you're not working on it and actually putting any of those efforts towards your channel. But all right. Big Rooster is asking Tracy if you got an Instagram. And Unbiased was asking how was the class? Did you enjoy the classes, Tracy? All right, we got Gamer Bro in the building. What's going on, Gamer Bro? He said, "Hey, how are you doing today, everyone? What's going on, Gamer Bro?" All right, Tay Weezy, he came in with a message that said, "All iPhone users, put them in the trash." Oh my goodness. He getting a little political in the chat right now. And we're going to run one message for you right now. You know, this next message was brought to you by a YouTuber near you. And just to let y'all know, our email is pinned. If you guys have sent us promotional material in the past, we just need you to send an email right now of consent, your written consent that we can run you. But here we go.
Welcome back to Life at the Logan. Welcome to our crazy, happy Jesus loving family.
What's so funny, TSM?
We gotta praise God. Let kind of blessings I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah. We gotta praise God. Let kind of blessings I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. Yeah, right here. We gotta praise God. Let kind of blessings, let kind of lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. God is good. God is good. God is good. All the time. We gotta praise God. That kind of blessings I teach you a lesson, and yeah, we gonna praise God.
All right, Six Bows, you acting up right now. Said, "Can I see the video you falling again?" I got you. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna run it back. All right, and y'all really getting political right now. Unbiased responded, Tay Weezy said, "Get out of town with that. Haters will hate iPhone forever." Not get out of town. Oh my goodness. All right. That is too much right there. That is actually too much. And Tracy said, "Yes, I did, but it may have been a little too fast for me. She gave good classes. I even bought her pre-recorded classes." So you got the whole 9. Tracy got the plug right there. She got all the information she needs. Unbiased said, "I was there for the fall and it was hilarious." Okay, Unbiased, you it ain't gotta be hilarious. You know, it could be funny, it ain't gotta be hilarious.
That was hilarious.
All right, well, we got Shay Love in the building. What's going on, Shay Love? Say, hey, what's good? All right, and we also got Gamer Bro. He was in the chat earlier.
What's up, Gamer Bro?
Okay, not just Gamer Bro. Guess who was also in the chat?
Who was us?
Who was also in the chat? Come on now.
Who else? Woo, woo, woo.
All right. Okay, here. You got to get back in.
Oh, sorry.
You know, sorry. We just getting settled. Yeah, all right.
Woo!
Whew. Okay. All right. 6 votes said you hit your head. I didn't see that before.
That was hilarious.
Whoa. Hey.
That was hilarious.
Oh, that was a good fall though. You
That
know,
was the
Humpty
best
Dumpty did
fall,
have
y'all.
a good fall.
Y'all don't even
All
understand.
right. Oh man. But yeah, so if you didn't see, Tracy said she may have gone a little bit too fast in the classes, but she even bought the pre-recorded ones.
Okay. See, I didn't have any money to do all that.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. So I have to get packages every day like it's Christmas, y'all.
What is this?
Why y'all up in my business? You don't know me like that. Y'all up in my business?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? He said, how
seen
can I get some of that chocolate hot sauce? I'm about to make some today, too.
Come on now.
We sold out so fast, I didn't expect it to sell out so fast.
If y'all
I thought people was going to be scared of it.
Y'all need to put that chocolate on them chicken wings.
Baby, this is our night alone. No kids, nobody, just us. We're going to do some amazing things and explore each other. We're going to do new things that nobody expected. Baby, we have all night long. Chocolate and chicken wings. All night long. Chocolate and chicken wings. You know I like it when you do what we do. You bring the chocolate and I'll bring the chicken wings. Our time together is so special. We're making love together, but we are, yes we are. All night long, chocolate and chicken wings. 'Cause you know I like it. All night long, chocolate and chicken wings. Baby, it's just me and you. Tonight we're gonna feel each other right. Moving each other down and up around. And baby, this is what we're gonna do tonight. Aphrodisiac is the name of the game to make us swear. Come on, baby, let's do this right. And let's make this a joyful night. Oh, yeah. All night long. Chocolate and chicken wings. 'Cause you know I like it. All night long. And chocolate and chicken wings.
All right.
Y'all be cracking
We're
me
back.
up.
She gave you a compliment. She said, I like those glasses.
Thank you. My
She's
Dollar
rocking
Tree
with the
glasses.
glasses.
Look at me.
You
Hey.
said all night long.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Should
Let's
not
drop
have
the
to.
chocolate and the chicken wings. Come
Yeah.
on. Let's be singing the rest of the song.
Gotta get it
Big
done.
Bruce that said hashtag all night long.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, chilling with Tracy. She had to let us know the pre-recorded is only good for 30 days,
Oh.
which sucks. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what platform. I don't know any of the information, but if you bought the service, you might as well, you know, I'm not promoting any piracy right here.
Hey, he is.
But you can get a screen recorder or
Okay,
something like
stop
that. But anyway.
Stop it.
Anyway. I'm about to say chocolate and chicken wings.
That's
Let's
right.
say light twin for real. All right. Big Rooster said hashtag chocolate and chicken wings.
Hashtag chocolate.
Can't stop walking but love Mo and said my blood sugar just went out the door. Oh man. And the blood pressure too if you eat too much. All right, watch out. All right. Life at the Logan said this is that late night commercial when you was a kid knowing you were supposed to be in bed. Shayla says, sis with the bars. Right down here to come in with the blue hearts and the chocolate. All right. Shay Love said, right love to the Logans. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh snap.
Yeah.
Tay Weezy said he doing the one chip challenge. He had to let Big Rooster know.
No.
Watch out.
I can't be. I don't know
He
why
said,
y'all
who down
wanna
for
kill
the haunted
yourself?
ghost pepper chip challenge? I ain't never heard of that. That sounded real spooky this Halloween.
I don't want to go
right.
to that. I don't want that on mine.
Okay, but we're gonna get back into it. Ask a relationship related question. Did you even get on the quick conversation?
No, I did not.
We didn't even get on that. So let's talk about that. She on the click conversation. Yeah, pan it towards you.
Well, because I was just like, my head was halfway out.
I know we're not having that.
Oh, we're not having that.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I was told to check my
checking
email.
The email. Let's go. I'm refreshing right here. I already got it.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
All right, come on now.
All right,
come on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think we got a stunner in the building.
Hey,
I don't know.
Bang, baby, I'm a stunner. Bang, baby, I'm a stunner.
Run it back.
Bang, baby, I'm a stunner. Bang, baby, I'm a stunner.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna need you to come through with something. We're gonna have to get a longer one or something. We gotta show
Oh, your
love.
vibers are moving up. Your vibers is moving up. Right there, did you hear that? Your 5% is moving up.
All right.
You should be. See how you
Right
love
there,
when we
said,
get
thanks,
monetized.
thank you for sending it. You know, we do need the material.
Yes, we
do enjoy running y'all, having a good time.
We
enjoying
love
y'all,
running y'all. We really do.
Woo!
Yes.
But
Okay.
yeah, so now we back on topic. Let's go.
Okay, so it was about. You guys know my brain. It was about clicks and how do you feel? Do you feel you're part of clicks? I know I'm changed it up because I can't remember, but do you feel you're part of clicks? Are you not a click? Or
how do you feel about clicks?
There you go. Thank you.
How do you feel about clicks?
And I was saying, you guys know I had issues with clicks, but I think people don't know. Like, I think we all have different definition of what a click is. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people, like for me, I think a click is where you're in this group and you only focus on the group that you're in, and everybody on the outside of the group don't matter, can't be a part, can't come in, and so you only support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. But I'll support everybody. You know, my thing is I'm not gonna stay in the circle and just focus on the people in the circle. Because my thing is, if the people in the circle is doing okay, why can't we help and spread our wings? Because I feel like we're so busy trying to be the crab in the barrel, and then we got some of us out of the barrel, and we only want to keep kicking with the people that's out of the barrel.
Why don't you come in a little bit closer?
Kicking in the barrel. So I just feel like, because I was told, and they were like, you know, even families are cliques, and I was like, I don't look at it that way, because my family will tell you, I help everybody, and I look at them. I done taught you how to do this. I'm over here helping so and so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when it comes to click and click-like behavior, right? I mean, I feel like it's human nature to want to be in a clique because you surround yourself with, you know, people who are like-minded, people who are, you know, just very similar to you, right? That's just human nature. But when it comes to different things in life, you know, you kind of find yourself not wanting to do that, especially when you get it to a certain point in life. You know, some people, of course, they like to be surrounded by that, but you know, stepping out and you get to enjoy a bit of everyone. I mean, even when it comes to YouTube, you know, if you stuck to one area, how are you supposed to find that content that you didn't know that you really like? I mean, we could be doing this and watching people who are talking on live like we are, but we could stumble upon a farming channel and all of a sudden they have a wonderful personality. They getting you interested. You trying to better your life, start eating right, eating good, and next thing you know,
you over there
you wouldn't even know it.
And you still kicking it with this family, but you over there with that family. So I don't go with cliques because I got to be with everybody. I like a lot of different stuff. I love crafting. And I didn't even know there was a crafting community until like probably 5 or 7 months ago. I'm gonna just say I didn't know. And I love crafting. I love art. I love painting, diamond painting. I like doing, you know, things with resin and all that. And to know I have other people to talk to about that, that's amazing to me. Then I love cooking. I don't want to cook, but I love watching somebody else cook. And then when I'm trying to figure out a meal and I got this new recipe that I didn't even think about, I go in there. Of course, I add my own flair to it because I don't know how to follow recipes because I'm just, not good at it. And sorry, but so that's too much for me to be in one clique.
Six Boss said cliques are needed for mentoring. And then
Okay, that's the way to
Can't
look at it. I
Stop
never thought
Talking
about
But
that.
Love Moment said, you guys are awesome and giving me some ideas. Okay, got the light bulb going.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
The cliques are, I mean, I feel like even if you apply that in different parts of life, you kind of go in and out of certain cliques. Like maybe in the high school phase, you'll have that clique. You'll grow out of that to something bigger, whatever, right? I mean, it's just kind of like, if you know it's a clique. I mean, if you know it's a clique.
A clique is what we're saying it is.
Yeah.
I think cliques are like those people, and that's just my opinion, because I know everybody got their own opinion of a clique. But my clique is that we're mean to everybody else, and we only nice to the people in our circle. Me hanging out with this area and this area. I remember, I'm going to tell you this story. I remember when I was in high school, I had some friends, okay? One was a Crip, one was a Blood, and we all kicked it. And then when we had to go, I got called down to this classroom, and they had, I forgot what they called now in my mind. It was gang task force. And so he was all telling everybody what gangs they was in, and he was like, "Oh, you play both sides." And I was like, excuse me, I'm not in the gang. And everybody like, "Oh no, she's an L7. Oh no, she's not in no gang." Because I wasn't. Y'all my friends. I don't care what y'all do on your own time, but when I'm kicking it with you, we just friends. I don't do the gang stuff. So I always been in that area. So I wasn't in like a gang or a clique. And you go, well, I only hung out with those three people because nobody else wanted to hang out with us. It wasn't like we was being mean and scooting other people out, and we thought we was running the schools and stuff. We just, nobody wanted to hang out with us. If you wanted to come hang out with us, you hung out with us. And it was just one time somebody did come hang out with us that I wanted out of it. It was only because he was dating a girl, and everywhere we went, he was there, and we were like, the only person you got something in common was her because you dating her, and she wouldn't be having nothing in common if you wasn't dating her. But you know what I mean. So I just don't look at I look at cliques in a negative way, and I think that's where my issue is. I look at it in a negative way.
You got a stigma behind it. I mean, usually you hear cliques, it's like that, just like
I just call it like friends, or like we're friends, or we're family, we're associates. I don't look at it as a clique.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good way to think as well. I mean, it's not a good way to think. I mean, it's there's a stigma behind it. So kind of like, I don't know. I don't think anybody ever just says, okay, I'm gonna put myself in the clique. But anyway, Spikey said, I try to support everyone and be nice, but people can get ruthless.
Yeah, they can.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
All right. The Unleashed Cracker said, I've never been a clique type of chick, mostly solo, and I get along with all types.
Exactly.
Move
out the way. That's what I'm trying to do. You see me trying to do
balls, what's going on?
Yeah, move out the way.
Tracy said, I'm solo, just family, if that. All right. Six Balls said, I feel solo, and like everyone has some type of clique.
Yeah, see, and that's what I said. I think that's where my issue is. So when I hear clique, it's always in a negative because I'm like, I surround myself with everybody. Like I've learned I kill plants just for a hobby, I try to get a plant. I got a dead plant out there right now that somebody gave me free, and I'm like, why y'all keep giving me these plants? I'm gonna kill them. But I love watching the garden community when they teach me stuff easy that I could probably do in my household. Because I do want to grow some plants. I do want to have some plants and stuff, but I don't think about them like that, and I kill them.
Big Rooster said, I love cooking, but I love eating more.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And so why I got to click, you know what
Elizabeth, I mean? You have to remember some people are out for themselves, and that's a response too. But everyone don't deserve it. Everyone does not deserve the love and support. That is very true.
That's true. Well, I'm not gonna say that.
I can relate. And Wipe Down.
I'm gonna give it to you, run.
Wipe Down said, "Let's get them likes running up. Smash that like button. Come on now."
Let's get them up. I can relate.
Big Rooster said he was scared to lose that work. Okay. Spikey said, Lenore, I'm friends with some gangs, different ones, and I like to be friends with everyone. Guess people saw a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, because people are still people, regardless of what they're doing or however they are. They still people. And I was, when I was young, gangs had just really came out, and they was just horrible. And but these were my friends from childhood.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm not gonna stop being your friend because you in a gang. And I'm sorry that you one said and you the other said, but I'm neutral. But I felt good. Well, I felt bad because I was like, I had to go back to class, and I didn't want to go back to class. But I felt good that everybody knew that I wasn't in a gang because I didn't want to be associated.
You don't want to be gang affiliated.
Because they say you are who you hang out with. And I was like, I hang out with both.
So all of a sudden now you might have that.
And the gang task force had me as I was they call it something else when you get both sides.
Flagging. You doing a lot.
And I was like, no, and I had to raise my hand. Excuse me. I probably would have raised my hand if I would have known how to go back to class. But I was like, excuse me, I'm not in the gang. Shoot, you ain't gonna tell my mom I'm in the gang because that's the gang. I'm scared of the mama gang.
Trust. I'm like, no, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the whole clique situation, it really is just like a stigma behind it. But also, it's like, even if you are in a clique, it's like, do you really want to be in the clique?
I don't.
Some people, I mean, they don't realize that that's the situation that they're in. And, some people see it in a different way. Clique might just be like a support group or something like that. So it's not like
it's a clique. It's a support group.
No, I'm saying like they might view that as a clique. Like,
you guys only are
supporting each other.
I don't want it to be viewed as that. Like,
yeah.
When I look at everybody that's in this chat, we all do something different. We all are who we are. But I love each and every one of y'all, and I'm supporting each and every one of you. I'm not going to get in no clique with y'all and be like, we can't do nothing else with nobody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Can't Stop Walking but Love More said, I can go from 0 to 100. And that's why I don't do cliques. I prefer to be alone. At my age, peace is more important.
Yeah. I can go to 0 to 1 million real quick.
Oh my goodness. Oh, don't press that red button. Not with Queen Lenora.
Yeah, I do. I get mad.
Yeah.
Real quick. Especially if it's something I'm passionate about, I get mad. But I don't want to. I don't know. I just have it. I do. I just don't like the word clique. It just bothers me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like clique always kind of has that stigma. Even when you're like, oh, that's a high school clique, all that. It's all negative connotation. And
that's why I think you guys like
you word things. There's certain stigmas that are behind words that it may not even that might not be the definition.
Yeah.
But it kind of went towards that.
But that's why you got to look at things in a way to understand that certain things will trigger somebody.
Yeah.
To understand in a relationship, so I'm gonna put it back into relationship. You gotta understand in relationships, things trigger people, and we might say, "Oh, that person is sensitive," but it triggers them because of the simple fact they don't want to be ever looked at in a negative thought. And if that's how they think of something, like I think cliques are negative. So if you say I'm in a clique, it's a negative thought.
Yeah.
Because I'm older now and I know how to say, this is how I feel. I don't like that name. I just feel like we're family or friends. That is, you take it as that.
Yeah.
Don't press it trying to.
It don't be pushing like, oh my goodness,
that you're in a clique.
I'm all up in this clique. Yeah. You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
So understand that as a relationship. Yeah. Sometimes what we feel a meaning is other people don't feel that.
And I feel like that's what a lot of misunderstandings come from too, as well.
Because we think of things differently. Because we're all different, and it has all hit us differently.
Yeah, and then like you might grow up, right? And in your household, you might have a whole like a word or something that you use, like a slang, something that it could mean something to somebody else, but you grew up like, oh no, that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It could even be like insult or something. Yeah, we just call each other stupid. That's the thing, but you come around the wrong person, you're like, oh, that you stupid for that. Even playful, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, you do not just do that. Like
I'm like that with the word
that's
B.
the whole step.
You can't call me a B.
Yeah, and I feel like
and regular females call each other B's back and forth. I don't want to be called a B because in my mind, you call me a B and then a dude called me a B. How am I gonna be mad at the dude for calling me a B? But I've been letting you call me a B the whole time. I'm not a B, so don't call me a B.
Exactly. All right. And Spiky said, I want to be the leader. I'm never going to be in the game.
Exactly.
I feel that. Elizabeth said, I'll be back in 15 minutes. I'm driving home.
Okay,
we'll see you, Elizabeth.
Yes.
6 Balls said, drive safe. Yes. And chilling with Tracy said, right. All right, so on relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it's the understanding. What do you feel like are a lot of different misunderstandings that people are having?
There's a lot of different misunderstandings, and one thing I tell people that is a misunderstanding is usually arguments.
Yeah.
And the reason arguments are misunderstanding is because of the simple fact that we want the person to agree with what we want.
Yeah.
And actually, what we should be wanting is just the person to understand
Mm-hmm.
what we're saying and what we mean, not make them agree with us.
Yeah.
Because we all are not going to think alike.
I'm gonna even like piggyback off of it. I'm gonna say even for the dudes in the chat, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say to guys, I mean, girls is the same thing. You might have a similar situation, but it's like sometimes people do need you to just listen. They want to just be heard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that. You know, some people might be like all about, you know, tell me all about their day, and I'm like, all right. They might be telling me about some problem that they're facing in their life. I'm the first one to be like, all right, well, you know, you could have handled this a little bit better, or, you know, try to kind of, I don't know, I try to see the positive in every situation. Some people, they just need to let it out. You know, they already know what's going on, but they need to let it out in some type of way. So, you know, being able to listen is very, very, very important. So during the argument, really, like she said, it's just you want to be heard. You don't even have to really agree. Just kind of acknowledge what I'm saying, you know, like understand this is why I'm mad. This is this. You can disagree, but just find the understanding there, you know, try to understand. And like you said, keep going.
Understand that men and women do not think alike at all. So just because we're human beings do not mean we agree on everything, and we think totally different. And that is one big issue in every relationship, is that we do not understand that men think totally, like just with him, men, and they just feel like it's not that serious or it's not that important, but they don't understand undertones unless it's an undertone directly to them about whatever they're passionate about. But men are not as passionate as women are. We're more, not they're not. That's wrong. I said that wrong. Men are passionate about things that they're passionate about, but it's usually stupid stuff to women. Like it ain't that serious. Like the video games, they're really passionate about their video game, or they're whatever they're really passionate about. That's what they are. Well, we're passionate as women about a lot of stuff, a little tedious stuff. We're passionate about.
I'm gonna say, just in general, a lot of people say this, and I feel like it is true. I mean, it kind of varies, but in general, men, I feel like they're more linear. They're more straightforward. So if I'm passionate about something, I'm passionate about the gym, working out. This is my lifestyle. You kind of step in, you want to take time out of that. Of course, I'm gonna be like, well, what's going on, right? Where women, they might be like a creative endeavor or something like that, right? And it's just more diverse. It's like a bigger field of different things. As a man, I'm gonna be like, well, you know, I just go to the gym, work out. Even if a woman was doing that, now she want to do yoga, she want to do all these different things. Well, I just go lift the weights. What's the problem? What are you talking about? I'm taking out your time. You can't just, you know, not do the yoga, like, and do the rest of the workout, you know, like stuff like that, you know, like it's more broad.
And I think that's where a lot of issues are in relationships, because women, we think one way. And like, I'm not gonna bring the whole conversation because I still get mad about it.
Oh.
But like yesterday, we all sitting here laughing, and me and my broke down back is trying to fix up the living room and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't did barely anything, but I felt like I did a lot. But anyway, so Elijah comes up and is telling me something, and at first I didn't catch it. Like, okay, and so whatever. And then he explains it, and then I'm like, what? And then now I'm like, this happiness has turned, and now I feel the steam rising,
boiling.
And then he's now backpedaling on some stuff, and then he's like, it's not that serious. And I'm like, what the hell you mean it's not that serious? You don't understand because you don't know the history. You didn't live the history. You ain't been a part of the history. So all you know is what people tell you. So it's not that serious. And I'm like over here steaming. So I'm mad at him, and I'm mad at my husband, And then I was mad at my daughter because he told me my daughter knew. I get to the school to pick up my daughter. She asked me, I'm telling her I'm mad. And I told her, she was like, I didn't know that part. I was like, well, he said you knew, so I'm mad at you too. So, so I'm venting and venting. And I thought I had calmed down a lot. And then I got on the phone with 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶𝓁𝓈s. And then I told the whole story again. She was like, girl, yeah, I get what you mean. Because I was like, he is not even trying to take the opportunity to understand. So even when I bring it up, he says this, which makes me want to kill him. He says this, and he goes, "Oh, you still on that?" And in my head is like, "Do you want to live?" What you mean? Am I still on it? Yeah, because it never got solved. You never comprehended. You, matter of fact, didn't even want to take the time to comprehend what I'm saying. And that's why I said argument. That is really what the point of an argument is you really want the person to comprehend. I don't need you to always agree with me, but I need you to comprehend, to understand what the situation is and why it's so important. Now, it might never be important to you because, again, you're only 18. You're still in the diaper. You still got, Similac coming out your mouth. So it's totally different than Similac coming out your mouth. So, of course, it's not going to hit you until you get older and wiser and understand. But at least be like, I get what she's saying. I understand. I won't make that mistake again. That's the conversation. But he ain't never learned because every time I bring it up, he goes, "You still on that?"
I mean, and that's kind of the thing, though. Is like, even what you're saying, I had plenty of time to understand what you were saying and what you were getting at. I even understood your frustration to an extent. But I don't feel like, like my standpoint didn't really work, like grasping my standpoint. Because we'll talk about it. But
I get what you're trying to say, but the whole point is you're saying you understood, but you didn't express it and you didn't let me know you understood. So whatever is going on in your head, I can't read your mind, and you don't want me to read your mind. So then don't have me pick and choose the time I got to read your mind.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why women and men always clash, because men are like, well, you should have understood when I said it done. So it was done. That meant I'd agree with you. That does not mean that. You know what I mean? Like me and my husband, when we were dating, and I said, well, you need to let me know because I got all these numbers in here and I'm trying to be respectful for you. But what are we doing? Are we going to be in a relationship or not? And he was like, I thought we was already in a relationship. Well, when did you have that conversation with me? Because I've seen my friends.
She said
and I was not going to be looking like them where they be like, I thought we was in a relationship. I never said that. See, that you weren't going to say that to me. So you going to take out the time out of your day to let me know that we only seeing each other. Because in about 10 minutes, somebody going to be knocking at this door and I'm going on a date. It just is what it is.
All right, Sparky asked us a question. My thing about relationship is mainly getting married. It's breaking things up.
What?
Every time. Like, my thing about relationships is mainly getting married. Every time that comes up, it's breaking things up. So the relationship is fine, pre-commitment, pre-marital commitment.
Well, I think a lot of people put a lot of pressure on marriage, but the only pressure I really put on.
Did we say hi to Kritika?
Hey, Kritika!
Welcome in, Kritika.
Welcome
How you doing?
All right. Okay, so my thing about marriage is, I don't think people put a lot of effort into marriage. They hear all the words when they're saying I do, but they put more effort into the wedding, and you got Bridezilla, Groomzilla. You got all these Zillas going around, but nobody's taking the time to really understand their marriage. And I always say there's different demons for different types of relationships. Yeah. Marriages have these extra strong demons that come in.
Yeah, because it's a big thing. Like there's a lot of problems that could come out of nowhere.
And you got to be on one accord. And my thing is, I think people don't understand that when you get married, you're now becoming one. And so there's a lot of pressure where they think there's all these different rules in marriage, but the only rule is the ones that you set for your marriage.
I feel like that's what people lose all the time. Whatever they want to make a relationship, what they see on TV, what they see, what they've been dreaming about, what their friends do. You really got to make the most between you and that other person. That's the only people who should be worried about the relationship. You should only be. I mean, you could obviously talk to your friends about things, but certain things they shouldn't be talked about. It should just be you and your partner.
You really don't talk to your friends about your relationships at all. And that is plain and simple. I don't even talk to my friends about my friendship relationships. I don't talk because my thing is people are going to side with you regardless and so if you're right or wrong. Yeah. And we usually, when we're going through something and we're telling our side of the story, we really ain't telling the other person's side of the story because usually at this time that we didn't hear their side of the story because everybody's arguing over each other and nobody's trying to listen to understand each other.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I would say marriage is a beautiful thing, and a lot of people like, if you ain't argued and threw stuff at each other and all this, then you ain't got a real marriage. Well, I've been married almost 23 years, and me and my husband ain't threw nothing at each other.
23.
Almost 23.
I thought it's been.
It is 23. I mean, almost 24.
It's almost 25. Round it up.
Yeah, this.
But yeah, anyway.
But the whole point
for a while now.
Huh?
For a while now.
Yeah, so the point is, we probably have 4 major arguments in that long period. We have little nitpick arguments that don't last longer than 10 minutes because we ain't got time for it.
All right, now we're on to Tracy's.
Okay.
I don't mean to cut you off,
Yes,
but my problem is controlling issues. What do you feel about that? And where are you setting boundaries?
You controlling issues is really you feeling like you need to be in control of everything because you don't trust anybody to take over the load for you. And that is something I tell people in anything you work with, you got to understand that. The only reason I will take over more of the load for any of my kids if we're in business doing something together is because they're kids and I understand they don't get the full grasp. Even though how mature and smart and as Eli is, I know he hasn't lived life to understand the grasp but of everything. So I'm going to respect him in that level. But if I'm dealing with another adult, if I can't trust you in this area, best believe I'm not going to give you the assignment. And when you're with a man, if that man is not showing that I'm going to be your protector, your provider, your lover, your best friend, you're going to always be in control. But the moment that man covers you and tells you, let go and let him, and stuff like that, and he's doing everything, then it's like you can give up control. But a lot of times it's because we don't see it. And if we don't see it, and sometimes we don't give it to him because we don't even want to feel like dealing with the heartbreak. But a true man will break that and say, no, I got this. My mom, my mom's first husband, he came in. My grandmother was paying for my schooling and everything, and he told my grandmother, no, you're not paying for it. This is my woman. We get married. I'm paying for her school. There's no reason you're paying for it again. That helps release the control because he came in and he never missed a beat of paying for my schooling. He came in, he was providing, taking care of the home. That makes you release control. If you ain't releasing control, baby, it's because you ain't supposed to release control. Mm-hmm. That man has to provide and let you know that release it. I would not release control of Chris if he didn't take care of the needs for me. And we would always have issues because I'm not going to ever feel secure and comfortable. I'm always having to be in control.
All right.
I said that right.
No, I feel like you did. It really is like a matter of, like you said, if you're feeling like you're not in control, of course you want to establish some control. Yeah. If you feel like everything is going in any type of direction in your relationship, if either on one side or the other, it could be too much on either side. Mm-hmm. One is going to come out. Sleazy said, yeah, men will never understand. Yeah, when it comes to men and women, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
All right. Spiky said, I'm controlling and a man I'm controlling and a man being controlling. Oh man, it's button too much,
Well, like I said, a man's gonna always want to be in control because that's his nature to be controlling.
Yeah.
Like to take care of and all this, especially if you're old school. They gave you rules that
that's
you have to abide by.
How the household.
But the problem is, a lot of these new school men, they want the woman is taking care of the man.
So yeah, you
and
have
the woman is
that
providing
whole thing
and
of the gender roles,
and all
and you got too much confusion.
Yeah. And that's where a lot of the issues are. because only one person could be controlling, but that person has to make sure that you feel comfortable to be, taken care of. My husband took a while for me to release and let go. I knew what I needed to do, so a lot of times I did it with my mouth poked out, trying not to let him know my mouth was poked out. But I was like, I don't know what he don't even know what he's doing. He looked like he's crazy, but he had to find out and bump his head and learn on how to do it, and I had to allow him to bump his head and learn to do it, because again, this is all new to both of us. And even though I was married before and he was never married, it still was new because it's a whole new
different relationship, different boundaries, different and you become a different person after that.
Yeah.
Even in your past relationship,
yeah.
you might have some relationship traumas. You might have some things you're less comfortable with or more comfortable with. Now that you kind of learn that stuff about yourself.
And
so
God be stopping me sometimes.
It's a whole different.
God shuts me up. In the beginning he did. He shut me up a lot. He like, you didn't learn? And I was like, what? What? Just shut up. But you shut up. Me and God was having an argument because I was
back
like,
and forth.
We was. But then it came.
Yeah.
And then I saw it later and I was like, oh. And that's why I tell people now, let the man make the mistakes that he got to make. This is his first time being a husband. And then, even if he was married before, this is his first time being a husband to you. And he has to learn how to provide for you. Not for the ex-wife or the ex-girlfriend. He got to learn how to provide and take care of you. And that's hard for us women, because once we in love, we want to do everything. I didn't want him to go through any pain. Just like we do our kids. I used to do everything. No, they got to bump their head to learn how to be good for you.
And Chilling with Tracy said, right, I'm passionate about my family, which is my kids and grandkids, but being in a relationship don't work.
Relationships are really beautiful. And it's sad. It saddens me to know that a lot of people don't want to be in a relationship, but I think it's because we have never been taught the proper way to be in a relationship.
Exactly.
And that's why I feel like people, that's why I feel like people need to take marriage class.
Marriage class, yeah.
And
it comes to understanding yourself. Like we said plenty times during any of the relationship advice segments, you really got to know yourself, find out what you want. I mean, you might even be saying this now, relationships don't work, but you keep doing your thing, improving yourself, and right now, next thing you know, the person that you want or been looking for just swoops in.
Yeah.
All right, so you never know how life goes.
Let me tell you, Chris and me are not each other's types. I wasn't Chris's type, and he definitely wasn't my type. I can't lie.
Every time I hear that, the 755 media come in, when she said that in the car, she said what you just said. And the 23 years, and
I'm telling you,
me and him are not. All right,
she
anyway.
nailed me on acting like me. It was hilarious, y'all. She nailed me.
Sleazy said, thank you for the relationship advice. Unleashed Crafter, she just said to that last thing, I agree. But Spiky said, how y'all feel about people not telling you they got kids?
I think I feel some kind of way.
I mean, right off the bat, if you talking to them and at any level, they're already showing distrust, because now you don't know something, especially if you're asking.
That's the only time I'm gonna just say this. If you don't ask me if I got kids, I might not tell you, because literally
it might not be on your mind too.
And my thing is, I want to know how much you want to know about me. You gonna ask these questions?
Are you really
I'm gonna tell
genuinely
you, I'm gonna ask you 121 questions. I mean, and they might be stupid color, like, so is your grandpa balding? I'm just asking questions because I want to get to know you on my own level of what you say. Because you can ask Chris. I asked him the same questions probably 100 times. Because I want to make sure it's stuck in my head. You didn't change no story. I'm not hallucinating. You telling me the truth. Everything is. So if you don't ask the person they got kids, they might not tell you. Because if it wasn't important for you to find out, it ain't important for you to find out.
Exactly.
When you dating, these are things you should be asking anyway. First thing
Pivotal,
you should say
real
is,
important
are
question.
You married? Definitely. Are you dating somebody else? Are you in a relationship with somebody else? So you guys are agreeing that we can all date and they ain't nobody coming for me? Okay,
you're married, but
yeah.
You have to
do you have any kids? How many kids? How many baby mamas do you have? What kind of relationship do you have with your baby mama? Do they let you see your kids? How do you feel if they don't let you see your kids? Why these questions don't be coming? I don't know.
Exactly. Sleazy said, don't lie to me about the amount of kids. Don't do that.
Yeah. But my thing is, again, are you asking? Now, like Sleazy said, if I'm asking you how many kids you got, you tell me you got 3 and you got over here 10, we got problems.
And Spikey said someone else has to tell me you got kids. And at that point, it becomes a big problem.
Well, again, it goes off for you.
Mm-hmm.
It really goes off for you.
Spikey said that's how the drama starts.
Well, again, are you asking these questions? I really need to know, are y'all asking the questions? Because I was talking to this guy a long time ago, not in a relationship, and he told me, and this is why I say these men really get on that last little nerve.
Okay, they get on that last nerve. Hold that thought. Because we got Shantirement in the building. What's going on, Shantirement? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Oh, we got Isha and Real Adventures in the building. What's going on? All right, we holding that thought. We resume it now. They get on that last nerve.
Men get on my last nerve. But he said this to me. He said, if a woman don't ask me something, I ain't answering it.
Oh.
Then they get mad because I didn't tell them. But again, you did not ask me, so it's not a lie.
And that got on
you
your
did
last
not
nerve.
ask. No, but the reason I say that gets on my nerves is because sometimes, and not in a dating sense or a kid thing, but because he wasn't talking about kids, he was just saying, if you want to know something about me, ask me. But don't tell me when somebody else tells you something about me, I'm lying to you on something you never asked. It was not a conversation that came up between us.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't be a lie if it never came up.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, and I take that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ask questions.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even gonna lie. That's exactly kind of
that. But men have that concept, but women don't. We gonna tell you, you don't gotta ask us nothing.
I felt like that was just fine. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
like
but that's what I'm saying. But women don't. We tell everything we think we know, and that's when even like Steve Harvey said one time, women, y'all tell too much, so a man never gets to figure out and learn for himself about you. Because you tell him so. He's gonna do everything you told him that you liked, and never had to work hard for it. And then next thing you know, you done gave up the panties and then wonder what happened.
What's the problem today? But on that note, we got the educated natural. 10-10-10 for the win. How you doing, educated and natural? All right.
But yeah,
Shantirement said, "You guys make me smile. Feel welcome." That's what we want to do with the Love and Live show.
Yeah.
The truth, the real, to tell her how you feel.
Sure
all right, Unleashed Crafter in the building coming in saying, after a 22-year relationship, if I were able to date, I would tell them I have kids, but they wouldn't meet them.
I agree. I don't let nobody meet at the time it wasn't. I didn't let nobody meet my sister and stuff because I don't want my sister to think I just have all these men running through.
Exactly.
So my thing is, if we in a relationship and now we're doing things together and we're doing like it's a serious relationship. And the reason I say that is because when I was dating, that's what I did. I dated.
Yeah.
And I dated several men at a time.
And if y'all haven't heard,
then when
she said if she wasn't in a marriage right now, she would be dating.
Yeah.
And she would be cougar season. But anyway,
cougar all day. Don't even play. You saw that girl that was messing with him, I would have been way better than her. I would already swoop him up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Continue.
But anyway, he already said I couldn't, but I ain't listening to him.
You know it. For whatever reason, you think that's going to be allowed. But continue.
Anyway.
Continue.
But that's what I'm saying as we give too much information, but it was on dating. Kids. I don't think kids should be involved until you are actually in a relationship with the person. Not when you're dating them. And then when you're in a relationship and you feel comfortable, they can meet the kids because you want to see how the kids react. You want to see if the kids like them. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it was easier when my sister was younger because she just automatically told the truth. When they got older, it was, I don't like him because he ain't cute. But me and my sister don't have the same taste, so that was stupid. So, kids are very important, but if y'all get too serious and you think it's going to be one day y'all get married, they need to meet the kids before the proposal of getting married, because you want to know how this person is going to be around your kids. You want to know because they got to know that your kids are somebody they want to be around. because you love your kids because they came out of you. Those are your kids, but they might not like your kids. Your kids might be bad as hell to them. I'm like, what the hell? I don't want these kids. I ain't proposing to her because I can't deal with them kids, And they have that. They have the right to feel that way. Just like a woman has the right to be like, There's this one, my mom's friend. I got stories for days. Dang. My mom's friend, her boyfriend, fiance, has a kid. And then they got married. She wasn't able to tell the kid what to do. Like, she wasn't able to discipline the kid. She could do the kid's hair, dress the kid. Kid had to go everywhere with her, but she was not able to discipline the kid. Now, the kid came to me for me to babysit. I was able to discipline the kid. And I was able to do stuff that she wasn't able to do. And I was like, there would be no way in hell I'm in a relationship with you and I can't discipline your kid. Because then me and we can't be together. We got to have some trust issues here. And I think people jump into marriages and bringing their kids in there. And then they're like, well, my kids is number one. Well, in a marriage, your husband is number one. Your kids will come out afterward. So if you never trust him enough to be a part of the kid's life, you should never got married. Did I say that right, y'all? Y'all know what I mean. So anyway, here, let's go to Chilling with Tracy Anderson. I already have a family and they don't have relationships with the kids. And now they don't want you to have one with your kids. I can't abandon my family for no man jealousy. I'm not exactly. Like I said, that's why I say you need to know ahead of time because these are my kids. They're a part of me. If you love me, you got to love my kids. That's just it. And me and Chris, we ain't getting a divorce. So Chris died. You got to love my kids. If you don't love my kids, you can't be it. Willing or we can play around and date and all that because you ain't gonna be around my kids. But the moment we in a relationship, I want to see how you are with my kids because you might want to propose, and I need to know this way before my feelings get all the way in, and then I'm sitting up here heartbroken because he don't love my kids. No, you gonna love I want you to love my kids as much as I love my kids. If you can't love my kids just as much as I love my kids, you can't be with me. And that might sound bad, but it is so true. I'm not going to marry anybody. Like Chris had to love my sister as much as I love my sister. Because I was older, so I was like her other mother. So if Chris didn't love my sister and all my other crazy sisters that I had, then we couldn't be together because they were going to always be around. And if they ever needed to live with me, they're going to always be welcome. But again, y'all, I wrote that in my list of what I wanted in a man. See, I had a list ready. I didn't come crazy, but my mama told me to write a list. She forced me to write a list. If I could force y'all to write a list, I would. She said, true. And then Alicia Crafton said, I agree. But for me, in cool or another relationship or marriage, I'm staying single. I'm going to be the crazy Crafton lady, and I'm okay with that life. You know what? I ain't hating on anybody saying that because I said it. I was dating. I wasn't gonna try to be in a relationship, and I was just crazy, right? And then God sent me Chris. So you never know. We say these things, but it's only because we say these things because we don't believe we gonna get the person that's gonna be meant for us and work well with us. But a lot of times too, I always tell people if you've been married before, got a divorce, or even in your relationship, what did you do wrong in your relationship? Because we can always pinpoint. I can tell you what my first husband did wrong. He cheated. He cheated and he cheated. He was a hoe. That's what he did wrong. I can say that, but then I had to look at myself and say, what did I do in this relationship? Now, I don't believe anything I did made him cheat. I just believe he was a cheater. But I had to check myself on it as well. What did I do? Because sometimes what I didn't learn, I ended up taking over into my marriage with Chris. And then that's what God said, this is what you did wrong. And that's when I was like, oh, I'm like his mother. I don't want to be my husband's mother. I want to be my husband's best friend, lover, mothers, kids, all these things. But never did I ever in my life growing up ever say I want to be a mother to my husband or my boyfriend. So I had to know, okay, I got to back out. Now I see what I did in my other relationship. I'm not going to do it here. You know what I mean? And that's some things. And sometimes God knows our heart, like, yeah, we do want somebody else, but we don't trust ourselves to pick the right one. And that's why I'm always saying that Chris and me were not each other's match, because I didn't choose Chris. Chris didn't choose me. That was something God ordained to put together. And that's why we're still here. But we could have had issues, and we could have easily broke up if we kept putting ourselves in the place of doing it. My goal is to make sure my husband is happy and complete. His goal is to make sure I am. And I'm horrible at doing that. But when I see myself doing wrong, I check myself and try to fix it. And that's what goes for us. I don't know how everybody else would have to do their relationship, but I just know that if me and him are as one, if he hurts, I should be hurting. If I hurt, he should be hurting. If I'm happy, he happy. You know what I mean? Isha and Rel Venture said, you have to communicate and trust one another. Yes, communicate, trust, and listen. And understand. Get all those in there. Communicate, trust, listen, understand each other. Those are so important in any relationship. And we do better with our friends and everybody else than what we do with our men. And I'm going to say this definitely for Black women. We are harder on our Black men than we are on anybody else. And we need to stop doing that. Like, I hate when women say, he act like I'm going to be happy because he washed the dishes. I always wash the dishes. Okay, but does he always wash the dishes? No. Then why you ain't happy? Because I always do it. And I don't get no big old parade when I do it. And I say, I don't take out the trash, but darn nabbit, if I take out the trash, he better learn how to do a backflip for me, because I don't take out the trash. We will get praise for our kids, we'll get praise for our family, our friends, everybody, strangers. But when it comes to our men, we don't want to get praise. We got an attitude with it. I don't like that. That's why a lot of people, I don't know why people talk to me when they don't want to hear what I got to say. Melanie Crafter said, that's true, but he would have to perform another miracle like he did for Moses to change my heart. Yeah, you said that because you're hurt. That's true. And I agree with you. Because, I mean, you can ask, if people remember that long ago, I wasn't with anybody. And I did a lot of stuff to purposely. I could tell y'all stories that I did to Chris, and y'all be like, why did he stay with you? My mom even asked, like, I don't even know how you even get a man, because you ain't even, like, nice. Because I was done. Like, I was completely done with men. So I understand what you're saying. But I think, like I said, it's because we're hurt. And the moment you heal, you don't need a man right now while you're hurt. You need to heal. And once you heal, that's when a miracle's going to happen. Because that's where that song, I don't know, I can't tell you all the lyrics, but I just love the song. I ain't heard it in a long time, that's why I can't tell you the lyrics. But it's like, how did you get here? Nobody was supposed to be here. You know that song? That's that song. Because it is. That's how I was with Chris. How did you get here? Nobody was supposed to be here, especially not you. Like, that's how it was. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not happy because I still haven't got my tea. Okay, sorry, babe. Love you. I didn't make no tea. I'm sorry. I'm making tea. See, y'all get me in trouble. Look at y'all. She said, right. You can't control me. Exactly. But there's a man that's going to come in there and he going to swoop up. He ain't going to let you open the door. He ain't going to do this. He going to start paying your bills. He going to help you with stuff. And next thing you know, you going to be in love. And then you know how you got there. Like, how did you get here? That's what you're going to be singing. And then y'all going to be like, I can't stand that Queen Lenore. I'm like, yep, told you. She said, yeah, the ex was a narcissist. And that's why you don't need another narcissist. Thank you, 6 Bows, for sharing me out. That's why you don't need another
Thanks for
narcissist.
the 6 Bows.
Yeah. That's why you don't need that. But like I said, you don't know what God has planned for you, but he can't do nothing for you if you're not healed. Because you got to be changed to understand. And sometimes our heartbreak is something not only, okay, I know I don't want a narcissist, but also I can't be the same woman I was when I was with that man, because this is what I probably contribute to that issue. It doesn't mean you caused him to be a narcissist. It just means I need to learn what I do too, because it takes two people to make mistakes. It wasn't just only the men or only the women that made the mistake. It takes both. they might have did the main damage, but we still did something to have that struggle. You know what I mean? Like I won't talk. I don't have nothing to say to my ex to this day, but I know what I did. But I still don't ever excuse him for cheating. Period.
All right. Isha and Raw Venture said, I learned that me and my husband would have a disagreement and I would jump off the handle real quick. But learn to let's just agree. Let's just disagree and talk to one another. Build us a better and a strong relationship.
Yeah. Because the thing about it is, and like I said, it's we want you to understand. If you can really just say, I understand what you're saying, I get what you're saying. I don't agree with it, but I understand what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. But my vision is this and this and this. Yeah. But, let's see how we can work and mend it so it doesn't hurt each other.
One thing that's important, too, is like, if you really don't agree, don't say you agree, because then when a situation arises again, you're still going to be falling off that same thing. Well, I thought we were on the same boat on this. Well, it's going to come back later, and you're not going to be on the same boat. And you said you were in the same boat. So if you really feel some type of way, stand strong in it. I mean,
and it doesn't mean like it stands strong, like you got to be
like
above
in a bad way. No, but
you just
like,
say I agree. I agree. I understand what you're saying. I get everything you're saying. It makes sense. It clicked. But I still have this belief that this is what I feel. Blah 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 blah. And as long as both of you guys have that, it should give you that release. Yes, we want you to be on my side. Yeah, but at least I get it that you understand. And now I'm going to respect you and not do such as like my husband hung up in my face when we were dating. He ain't going to never hang up in my face today. Because
the cell service
go down. The cell service go down. But he will never hang up in my face because he understands I don't like that. That's really like you slapped me in the face. You can't abuse me. You're not able to hit me and get away with it. You know what I mean? And even though it sounds stupid, like y'all like that don't even make sense. But that's how I felt. And he might not agree with it, but he understood it. And because I'm his wife and he loves me, and at the time we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but he knew that it meant that much to me and that I wasn't going to play it. He respects that. So he might never agree, like, that was stupid. It's just hanging up. Everybody hangs up in somebody's face. Don't do me.
Yeah, exactly.
Care what you do to everybody else. Don't do me. That's all I ask. So it's that kind of thing. Because, like, for us women, we really need you to understand what we're saying more than I need you to agree with me. But if you agree with me and then you do it, I'm thinking now you're purposely doing it to hurt me.
Yeah, exactly. If doing it repetitively, like, it's really about setting boundaries. Mm-hmm. If you set the boundary and there's a firm understanding, when somebody do it, of course you can feel some type of way, right? And if it's a first time offense, depending on what the action is, you can already be like, all right, from here on out, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
If they continue to do that, at that point, it's blatant disrespect.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, it's not about hurt. It's about the peace found.
Yeah,
that's what she said.
I'm gonna still go with his hurt. The only reason I say that is because hurt makes you don't want nobody else. Mm-hmm. Peace means I'm open to. I'm not running to it.
Yeah,
but I'm open to a relationship. Hurt is a no.
And it's like I get what you mean.
And you're still functioning, doing everything you're doing, and you're happy the way life is. But I
would say it's kind of like trauma in a way, right? Like, you're not going to put yourself in harm's way. So now you have that as harm's way, being in a relationship. So now that you have that, you see a negative, image of a relationship. I can never see myself with anybody because this girl broke my heart.
Yeah,
I'm never going to give anything a try because, well, no, I'd rather just live my life solo and just enjoy life like that. Well, in reality, what could be going on is, I need to heal from this point, and the right person is right there, but I haven't healed. So,
exactly.
Love to
travel with
Love to travel. Hey, love to travel with Way. Welcome in, Love to Travel Way. How you doing? All these characters said, I agree. What I did was loved him more than myself. I was an enabler, but
but me, she, her today.
Yeah, me, she, her today. Don't take any crap. and think that's what needed to happen for me to learn my word, so I can teach my children.
Exactly. And that's sometimes we do that. And I tell women that all the time. Again, I'm gonna tell everybody this, and this is what, and I show this tear. And think about a champagne tear. This little tear right here, this is God. And underneath it is us. It's your husband over here and you over here. That's your time for yourself. Fill your cup up. Then your marriage is the second one. The second small tear. It's a little bit bigger than the first, but it's the second. So God pours all into you, and now you pour it into your marriage. You know, another one is under. That's when you pour it all into the kids, and it goes into that level, and you do the thing. A lot of time, our cup is not filled.
Oh, snap. Let her travel say, I'm good. A hurricane is hitting Florida.
Oh, no.
You're supposed to be going.
Are you in Florida?
Oh, Lord.
Girl, I knew something was going on because people were talking about, and I've been praying for them. So, yes, definitely. Everybody pray for Florida.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Because we're going to Florida with a hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricane season.
Exactly. That's what they said. Okay, so my thing is, you got to have your...
You can't pour into someone if your cup is not full.
Yeah, if you tell me one more time.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I know you was just about, you was at that peak.
But yes,
the words was just about to come out.
But yeah, you gotta fill your cup up and do it. And what women do, we're so much of a nurturers that we forget ourselves to help everybody else. And then I had literally recently just stopped. Like I'm if I'm not happy, it don't matter. It is. I'm gonna
tell you this right now. Queen Lenore, I just told her sometime last week. I'm like, you know what? I really understand you. What she's saying right now is real life. She's put herself first in life. Now, I would say in contrast to when I was younger, there's a lot of differences between Queen Lenore now. She's definitely putting herself first. And you know she's putting herself first. And it's not blatantly, it's blatant, but not in a disrespectful way.
Mm-mm.
It's just, you will see it, and it's subtle if you don't know her. But if you know her, you're like, oh, snap. And before and after, you'll be able to tell. That's why I was like, oh, snap. Like it hit me. I'm like, you really do put yourself first. But that is what she does. Like, I would say, even when it comes to friendships and stuff like that, she's putting herself first. She's not going to put herself in a situation where one is not given the same as the other. And
I'll tell you, and I'm very upfront and honest. Like if I say I'm doing such and such and such for myself today and ain't nothing gonna change, you can be almost in the hospital and I'll be still doing what I said I was gonna do. Because I realize anytime I say I'm gonna stop and only focus on me for today, that's when everybody has the issues.
Exactly.
So I feel like Satan is always trying to attack me in that area. So I'll be like, well, I'm sorry you're going through. I'll talk to you later. I love you. I'll pray for you. And I'll stop and pray for him and keep it kicking.
Yeah.
But I learned, and I've been knew it, but it was hard for me to do it. I choose myself first because the more I'm happier, the more my cup runs over and you will be happier. If my cup is low, you ain't going to be happy. Because I ain't happy. What?
Sleazy said, selfish with yourself.
You got to. You got to. People don't do that. And they think it's selfish. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They think you're being selfish. And it's not. It's like, if you want the best Queen Lenore, then the Queen Lenore got to take care of Queen Lenore. And the Queen Lenore got to make sure she's happy. Eli's going to have to make sure he's happy. Everybody got to make their sure happy. I'm still going to do what I need to do. My business is still going to be there. My family's still going to be here. My friends are still going to be here. They still in their place of where they are. It's just I got to make sure I'm happy so I can come over here and fill my business, fill my kids, fill my husband, I got to.
Letter Travis says, so important. Lesson learned.
Yes.
Sleazy laughing.
Over here chilling. You see how I got
Letter
18
Travis said,
wigs?
understood. And chilling with Tracy said, right. But the only scratcher said, I agree, but when you're unevenly yoked with dealing with a narcissist, it's a whole different level. It's unfortunate, but I'm not sad, and I'm still learning to fill my cup.
Yes, and I understand that completely. Oh, Lord. I understand
that.
The
scratcher said, beside, I love sleeping with 15 pillows on my bed and a fan on with no complaints.
There you go. I'm going to just say this, and this is why I say a lot of stuff, because I had this friend. She's my sister. I call her my sister. She's who she is. But anyway, she had a relationship, and again, you guys seen it on one of the things about relationship and gaming, and her man was always gaming, didn't want to do the do vacations because that's not his expertise. And sometimes we want to give people tasks that are not the tasks that they need, and then we get mad at the results. So I'm always saying is once you change and start loving yourself and being on the bandwagon for yourself, you'll start seeing everybody else will change and start being on the bandwagon with you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you over here flip flopping on your bandwagon, nobody's gonna be there with you. I mean, and it's easier for everybody. Not saying that you could have changed a narcissist because it's hard to say because it's all about them. But I'm saying is that sometimes we give somebody so much power that we keep taking it back and forth. We do our mate or our fans or our family like we do God. We give our problem to God, but then we take it back. We give it to him, then we take it back. Well, God got patience with us and just let us go yo-yo until we just say forget it, and then he'll step in. But when we do it to each other, well, now the person's mad because they've been trying, and now they're just frustrated, and it's a big old complete mess. Always understand changes sometimes, especially in a relationship. And if I knew this, I'm not saying that it would have saved my first marriage. Not saying what I'm telling you now would have saved your marriage. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, but if we would have took the time to love ourselves and have our cup filled over, sometimes the only people that could be around you are the people that is helping fill your cup.
Yeah.
And because they can't get next to you unless they help fill your cup. So even as my husband or Elijah or my daughter or my kids, they can only get next to me if they're helping me fill my cup. But if everybody could come in and just take from my cup, they are happy because they're taking and taking and taking from me. Now my cup is empty and now I'm exploding and now I'm in the mental ward wondering how I got here. But if you filling your cup up so much, pretty soon other people are going to come in and fill it up. I just wanted to give this to you. I just wanted to do this. They start filling up your cup. They give you information. They help you. They do this. It's just all this new whirlwind stuff comes in. And sometimes, like I said, we overstep our boundaries when we with our mate.
Let Travis say, yeah, people get mad when you start focusing on you.
Oh, yeah, they do. It's because they're not used to it. Mm-hmm. If they met you like that, that's cool, but they're not used to it. But if they're your true friends, your true people that need to be connected to you, they don't mind.
Yeah, Sleazy just said, the Love and Leave Show.
Chill with Trey, how you feel?
Chill with Trey said, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Isha and Rel said, true. Mm-hmm. Let Travis say, yeah, but we also got another one from the Unleashed Crafter. She said, oh, yes. And the love bombing didn't help. But once I learned that what I was dealing with, hence the name, the Unleashed Crafter.
Exactly. Unleash the Crafter. Yeah. And that's the thing about it is,
oh yes, blessings have been pouring, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, and understand this, everybody. I don't care, and I'm gonna say this mainly for women, but there's some men out there too. Y'all gotta stay focused on what you're doing, because you just always worried about what your mate doing, your man doing, all that. That's just too much pressure for somebody to carry that whole load. So have your thing like. You got your crafting stuff. Do all your crafting thing, and then be like, "Oh, I need to squeeze some time in there for you. Let me squeeze some time in there for you." And they get some time every once in a while. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, "Oh, I gotta keep chasing her. Oh, she ain't just available. Oh, shoot, I might not get her. So when I can get her, I'm gonna get her because I ain't playing." That makes people be like, "Oh my God!" But for some reason, we have let go of everything. And just gave it to the men, and then now we're looking at him to fulfill all our needs, and they'll be like, "No, that's too much for somebody to carry." Not saying that's what you do, I'm just saying, as we all got these skills and talents to do stuff. If you're doing YouTube and you met the man, don't stop doing YouTube, and he don't need to be a part of the YouTube. He can come in once in a blue and say, "Hey, everybody, let's start your own YouTube," because I'm over here with mine. You know what I mean?
Oh, we can start a couple channels.
That's after we said I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just saying, because we give our all right away, and then there's no more work for a man to do to be with you, and then we become needy, and we become irritable and naggers and all that because we just pushing all of ours. We gave you everything. Now we don't have nothing for ourselves to do. Continue doing what you're doing. You meet a guy who's awesome, amazing, still be doing what you're doing. If you crafting, if you painting, if you sewing, if you gardening, if you going with your girlfriends once a week to do something, continue those things that you were doing. Don't stop those things because now you're in a relationship. Oh, I got me a man now. I ain't got to do that no more. No, you still got to do it. Mm-hmm. You still, and don't be mad that you're doing it. You still got to do it. Matter of fact, find you some other things to do because you might be too available. My mom used to say, act like you're available. No, just be available. Act like you got something to do. No, do something. Because then you ain't got to act like it. You could do something.
Yeah, and then you, like, even with that, right, you start just learning more stuff about yourself. You can be exploring. You can take that time to be like, so I'm going to start meditating for an hour a day. I'm going to start doing this. You know, you start learning different things about yourself. Or, like you said, you build up your YouTube channel, whatever. It could be a hobby, and all of a sudden you could turn into a business. You know, there's a lot of different things that could happen. And we have, especially what she's saying, if you have like a lot of free time on your hands and you got a lot of time to be putting towards somebody, there's a lot of times you could be invested in yourself as well. And like she said in the beginning, it goes down. The moment they feeling good, or the moment you feeling good, everybody else around you feeling good. You're pursuing something that you're enjoying. Yeah. You're helping your mental health, whatever it is benefiting everybody else around you.
And understand your man. Okay, and I know there's some women that do it too, y'all. I'm not just saying because I've been dealing with men. Your man will have the issue, be like, you don't never have time for me. I'm sorry, this is what I was doing before I met you. You knew this. I thought we was gonna change. No, this is what I love to do. This gives me my serenity. It gives me my relaxation. This is what I love to do. Let me do me.
And I'm gonna say, even if like you're going in right and you're starting to do something, you know, people don't like change. You know, you start doing all that, you're gonna get comfortable with that. So it does kind of, you know, like make it a little bit difficult for you to make that transition. But you still have to do it just for yourself, because especially if it's something you enjoy doing or finding enjoyment doing. Back to the thing, you feeling good, everybody else feeling good.
Exactly.
𝒮𝑞 say, yeah, that's what happened. I stopped being me, but I love the new me
and enjoy the new me. You don't know how many times, even in this marriage, I'm gonna just say, just in this marriage, how many times I went through a phase of finding the new me. I remember telling my husband, either you're going to be on a bandwagon with me or I'm just going to leave you here. I'm not going to keep asking you to come do something with me. I ain't going to do. You're going to either join me or you're not going to join me. It's up to you. And then I had to start doing stuff. Then somewhere in there I got depressed. And then I went through this phase and I went, you change. And it's a constant change. It's a daily change, but you don't feel it till every like 3 or 4 or 6 months that you feel that the change, like, dang, you changed. You know, like, what happened? It takes a while for people to get it because we're so used to flip-flopping back and forth that people don't notice the change until later. But we do a daily change, and either you're going to change with me or I'm going to leave you behind. It didn't mean I was getting a divorce from Chris. I just like, I'm doing. So then pretty soon, Chris, like, you don't never ask me to go because you wasn't going before.
Exactly.
So now I'm so used to not asking Chris. So now I'll be like, do you want to go? He'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, oh, shit, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, your dad's coming.
Exactly.
What just happened here? You like, because it was something I was so used to doing for so long.
But I feel like that's what happens. I mean, you start doing something, showing interest. Anybody who's invested in you is going to want to help you in your journey, improve you. So say you want to do this, right? You starting your own business, or not even that. You're doing art, right? Next thing you know, our big example, I will step back what I was just saying. The big example I can give is us doing YouTube. As we're doing YouTube, everybody else wants to be involved. They want to, because we're putting so much effort towards the channel. Now everybody was like, oh, you know, I see what y'all doing. Y'all put so much passion. Let me see what y'all putting the passion in for. I'm going to try to do my own YouTube channel. I'm going to try to help y'all with yours because I want to start my own YouTube channel. You know, there's a lot of different things that come with that. So it really is. If you're in a relationship, in a real relationship, and that person really truly does love you, they will work around you or try to help benefit whatever thing you got going on.
Or you inspire them to do the things that they want to do.
And
exactly. Then you guys can push each other in those goals. So you might be doing YouTube, and this person might be doing Instagram, or this person decided they wanted to start their own business doing this. And now you guys are piggybacking off of each other. Well, I found that this is working on Instagram, but I think it will work for you too.
And that way you don't ever have to worry about, you don't have time, because y'all are working
together to do what you
even
need
if it's a different lane, y'all could be still working together.
And the love, you feel this love, like this overpowering love that is like, oh my God, I didn't think I could love you more than what I love you right now. Like, how did this happen?
And the Unleashed Crafters said they will inspire you to be a better version of you.
Exactly. But they can't inspire you to be a better version of you if you're not doing it for yourself. So no matter how much somebody want to push you and get you to your next level, if you don't want it as much as they want it, it was never going to work. Mm-hmm. So, like, I see a lot of people that tell me they want to do YouTube or they want to do this. And I tell them, okay, at least do this. If you do this, and this, and this. And they don't do it. I leave it alone because I know you're not ready for YouTube. Because YouTube ain't me just up here. I'm doing video. This is easy. No, YouTube is hard as hell. You know what I mean? But people don't get that. So it's one of those things that you have to invest in yourself for other people to invest in you.
Yeah. And
that was a good way to say it.
That's definitely that is put simply. And it's really like what you show as well. I mean, if you want to, affect the people around you in a positive way, you got to be the difference, really.
And the people that don't want to be around you, sorry for interrupting. But the people that don't want to get them moved, they end up moving away.
Exactly.
Like they're not a part of your circle. Like I said, I got so many people that are in my world now only because we're doing the same stuff.
How you doing, Elijah?
Sorry, how you doing, girl? It starts off by the people I hang out with. Now people are helping me. Those are like my pop-up best friends or my YouTube best friend, because we're all doing the same thing and we're all ready to push each other. Yeah. I talked to one friend last night and she was like, I'm going to push you. Like I was going to say, no, please don't push me. No, push me. Because that's what I've always needed, is somebody to push me. But the first person needed to push me was myself.
Exactly.
I needed to push myself first. Now everybody's just pouring in to push me. And I'm reaching different levels. And I'm like, yes, this is what I needed. But you can't be sensitive, because sometimes I might be slow on some things because, I have too much in my brain. I got like 15 things that I'm doing. I'm doing pop-up markets over here. I'm doing YouTube over here. Now I got to learn how to do this over here. And I'm learning this. And I want to get back to painting. And I want, it's all these different things. So sometimes I might miss one of the pushes. So you might have to come back and push again.
That's good to hear, Elijah. Yeah, so... yeah, it really just does come down to that, though. Like, if you want something positive in your life, you really have to make those steps. Even if you're like stuck in a rut, you really do have to make those steps out. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fast. And sometimes you don't even realize you're out of it until you done seen all the different people coming around you. And it's like, you have that moment of self-reflection, like, dang, I really done came a long way. I was just down and out, and I'm out of the depression. I didn't even know it. Mm-hmm. But it really comes down to that, because life, you're always going to be hit with problems.
Yeah.
You got a lot to overcome. Life would be boring if everything is just sunshine and rainbows, and you ain't got to do nothing. And we'll all be sitting here, just bored. We'll be looking at each other like, this smog can only last so long.
And they understand, if everybody acted like us, we wouldn't. This would be a horrible world.
Exactly.
We don't like ourselves. We like ourselves for who we are, because I love me. Mm-hmm. But I don't want Sally to be acting like me, because I'll be like, I don't like her. And they be like, well, she just act like you. I don't care. You hear that what people say about your kids? Your kids acting just like you. You get mad. My daughter always go, oh, you have a problem. And I'll talk to the, what she said, the sender?
I think so. Yeah, I think she
said. Yeah. I talk to the sender, and I'm like, I'll talk to your daddy. No, you mom. We don't like people acting like us.
And that's true. That's true. I mean, even if you look at yourself, you be like, dang, I really hate this. And it be the stuff that you do, and stuff people complain about you doing. You're like, man, I really can't stand that. That really gets on my last nerve when this person
got one more time with me.
That person doing exactly the same thing you do.
Exactly.
So, it comes to, the difference is what makes people so special. Like, everyone is their own person. Mm-hmm. But in that, you can always strive to be the better person. You know, you can strive to be the better you.
And listen to God. Like, I mean, my thing is, God has stopped me from opening my mouth when it needs to be open. Don't need to be open. He has opened doors for me more than anything else. But it's all about faith. Like, it's so much about faith. Because you don't understand. You couldn't imagine what I'm going through. But then again, I couldn't imagine what you're going through.
Exactly.
But at the same time, are we leaning on God? Because sometimes the reason things don't change is because we don't lean on God. And so God is letting us run around with our head cut off like a chicken. And then we go, why God didn't help us? See, I knew God wasn't going to help us. It's because we didn't sit still and let God do what he was supposed to do.
Tracy says, okay.
That's it. That's it. It helps. I promise you it helps. Because I don't think I'll be married today. Because my first marriage didn't last a good 6 months. I mean, we was married like a year and a half or 2 years, but it didn't last a good 6 months. Because, again, God probably was telling me all kinds of stuff, and I was not listening.
Yeah, you so, I mean, it's so easy to do, though. It's so easy, especially when you're so invested in someone or something.
I was in love,
you can see
and I
all
wanted
the
to prove
different
everybody
signs,
wrong.
and it's like, oh, you know, it don't matter. Despite all that, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Exactly.
You know, whatever.
Exactly.
You can see the problem right in front of your face and be like, what's going on? I'm still, you know.
And I was so in love,
But
like, and I didn't want to prove
wow.
nobody wrong, you know. Like, I mean, I didn't want to prove anybody right. Like, this marriage is not gonna last. So I was holding on dear life.
The only scripture say, yes, faith, man. Without it, I don't see how I would make it. Prayer is so powerful,
and it's only powerful is if you hold on to your faith.
Mm-hmm.
And faith is believing in things you cannot see. So stop looking at your situation and saying what cannot and cannot help. Because when you say stuff like that, I want y'all to understand that when you go, this cannot happen for me. This will not happen for me. I don't deserve this. When you say all those things, understand all you did was feed Satan. You didn't feed your angels. So if you go, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, I'm going to get this. Oh, this is going to be a blessing. I'm going to reach these goals. Then you give more room for your angels to grow and do the thing.
Tracy
so now when you
to,
pray, there you go. Okay.
You know.
Thank you, Tracy. Then you know you could grow. Then you know, because now your angels got strength. When you pray, then your angels like, yeah, I'm ready to fight. I got this. I'm going to knock these demons out. Because she, look at it. She's talking about it. Like I said, I see my house and I'm going to get my house. My angels is not working. They got to fight all these demons. And Satan's like, you ain't going to get that house. So now I look like, how do I get in? Now I drive by slower because somebody said I had to walk on it.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. And I'm like, well, where am I going to park to walk on it? You know, where am I going to park so I can walk on my land? Because I got to get my house. The sooner I can walk on the land, probably the sooner I'm going to get my house.
Letter Travis said, so true, Love and Live.
Yeah. And that's what I said. But we got to walk by faith and not by sight. You know, we got to look through our spiritual eyes, not our natural eyes. And once we get that, y'all, we amazing. You want your body to be healed? Say you're already healed. I don't care. My back all burnt down. I'm healed. One day I'm gonna be walking. I ain't gonna need a wheelchair when I go to the airport. This next time I go to the airport, because I'm gonna be healed. But if you sit there and hold on to every negative thing that happens to you, well, sometimes the negative things just help you grow to be a better person.
Exactly, and I feel like that's one thing that, you know, a lot of people don't factor in. Every trial that they go through is, you know, it's meant to make you a better you. You come out with a different perspective, one step ahead of what you were before. I mean, if you make it out of that. Some people, they just let that
let that over. Don't let it take over.
Let that be your life, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
And don't think it's God testing you. It's just God allows Satan to do what he doing to you. But because God's saying you're going to have faith in me to know I'm going to pull you out and you're going to be 10 times better. The reason the story Job is there is for you to understand that you're going to go through some things. But understand when you come out of those things, you're going to have 10 times more than what you have when you went through it. Now, I used to say, well, I don't want to be like Job. I don't want to lose my husband, my kids, my sis. I don't want to do that. But that wasn't what you were supposed to be focusing on. Job didn't do anything wrong. But God said, "Go ahead. You can do whatever you want to Job, but just don't hurt him. That was that. Don't kill him." So Satan was just attacking him. The story was meant for you to understand that you're gonna go through something, and just because you're a child of God does not mean you're not gonna go through something. You are no different than somebody who don't believe in God or an atheist or anything else like that. You're no different in that situation. The only difference is you are gonna be your sins are forgiven when you ask for them to be forgiven. So my thing is understand you're gonna go through some issues, but you need to hold on to God. Period. That's it. Don't hold on to anybody else but God, because ain't nobody else can help you but God. And God, and you holding on to somebody, God will remove everybody you holding on to if you ain't holding on to Him. Because see, God is a jealous God. He only wants you to give Him credit. So if you're giving everybody else credit, including yourself, well, you're gonna go through hell for a long time. So I'm just like,
all right, Tracy said I took a picture with I took a picture. I took you with me to pick them up. I couldn't text, but
I'm glad you back with me, thanks.
All right, Unleashed Crowd to say yes, that story is motivation. Change the way I look at things.
You got to. I mean, there's things that happen to everybody, whether you believe in God or if you don't believe in God. There's things that happen. The difference is that we have to understand that we are His children, and we're gonna go through some things, because sometimes you got to go through something to learn from them. You know what I mean? It took us 2 years at least that we were really working hard on being a YouTuber for us to be monetized. But look at the knowledge that it gave us, that we're now able to help you, to help you grow your channel and get the information. But if I would have passed through in 5 minutes and became monetized, I wouldn't be able to help you now, because I'd be like, oh, all I did was I did a couple of good YouTube channel videos that went viral, and that's how I became monetized. And you can do it too. And you be like, well, how did you do that? I just did me. You know what I mean? But now I be like, no, okay, so let me tell y'all right now. This is what I did, and I struggled, and I didn't know this and this and this, and this is what it is. And you can cheat by doing this and this and this, and it ain't illegal to cheat on this part, but I can give you that information now, because it took us a while to get there, because we needed to go slow so we can learn to be able to help others. You understand? But I could have took it in a negative way, like, dang, we've been doing this for 2 years. God must not have wanted us to do this. This is just horrible. I don't even understand. I can't stand. YouTube is against me. They are attacking my soul. No, but we go through things. Sometimes you got to go through something slow, because you got to learn every detail so you can be a blessing to somebody else, because everything we do should be a blessing to somebody else. And if we don't know how to love and stick to one another, how we would ever get anybody to understand that there's a true love that is God. Like, I know God loves me regardless of all I do wrong, and I do a lot of things wrong. And I've been a sinner from the moment I was in my mama's womb to the moment when I was in heaven. Over there, I was sinless. I came out of my mama's womb, I was a sinner. Okay, so that's just what it is. But understand there's reasons why we're slow in some of these things. Either we're not working hard, or God is trying to show us something and teach us something.
Love the tribe said servant and loving humanity.
Exactly.
Unleashed Crowd said agree. Yeah, so we didn't talk about a lot of good things during this relationship advice. So some of y'all might need to catch that replay if y'all ain't. And I'm gonna start try to clip some of this so we can put it up on TikTok or whatever platforms. We're gonna get some couple segments. I'm gonna try to do that.
Shorts, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put a little bit of time for that.
You can get some $2, $3, $4 on your shorts, y'all.
So we're gonna try. So, and we have some good YouTube information for all y'all creators out there. But yeah, I feel like that we really did talk about a lot of good things.
Yeah.
And so
I think so.
Yeah.
And I love talking to y'all about it, because I'll be telling you, when I be talking to y'all, I'll be talking to myself too. Mm-hmm. And I love that. I love being able to do that, because it means a lot.
And it gives you some self-reflection too. It's like, I'm like, oh, snap. Or I could have been slipping in this area, but okay, thank you for bringing it back into my mind. Yeah, that type of thing.
I love it when you guys come up with good questions, because it really helps us.
No, we truly do appreciate all y'all. We thank y'all for coming in and showing love and supporting us.
Yeah.
I mean, this relationship advice, and we doing it live. So y'all bringing some feedback, having questions is really important. Otherwise, we're just gonna be sitting here looking at each other like having a conversation with ourselves.
What you been doing,
and
doing
then y'all would
videos.
have came in like, people are like, what is going on with it? What is the problem?
Well, y'all know I'm not over there anyway, but yeah.
And then Big Rooster said, yes, y'all did, fam.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, best coach, fam. Let's get it right. All right. Unleashed Crafter said, love y'all.
I love you too.
Yeah, so just thank everybody for coming in, showing love, support,
and
all
the people that asked the questions, I want to say thank you.
Exactly,
and all the people that was helping answer and give it. It's good to be.
And Big Rooster, thank you for the $5 earlier.
Yes,
that was nice. We
appreciate
wasn't
it.
expecting that on relationship advice. We
No.
was talking.
Yes,
Sleazy
we
said, thank
did.
you guys. We appreciate everyone who stepped in here, had a couple words, and like she said, especially if you came in with a question. I mean, that we didn't come prepared today. I mean,
Well,
I know I
did,
didn't.
but,
She came prepared. I didn't. So y'all came through with my questions because I didn't have none.
But he's been busy, so we'll let him slide this time, y'all, because he's been busy.
Smack that like button
Smack
if you
that
haven't
like
already. I
button,
agree.
yes.
We got a lot of things in the works. We got a monetization party. We pushed it back or pushed it up one day, not back. We pushed
October
it up
8th.
one day. So instead of October 7th, it's
October 8th.
October 8th. Y'all can check that out, 4 p.m.
And then,
Pacific Standard Time.
And the reason we
We
did
going
that
crazy.
is because I didn't want to have to wake up early to do a pop-up.
Yeah,
market.
we had to dedicate some good time to that.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna be having fun. There's a lot of foolishness, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we
October 1st is 755's
so do that.
monetization party. So go check out her
Gamer
monetization.
Bro, thank you for coming
We
back
love
in.
you too, Gamer
We
Bro.
love you too, Gamer Bro.
And then
Them
also don't
TikToks you
forget,
be having me. I ain't even gonna lie. You be doing your thing.
and then also
Let it travel birthday. Set
Are
your
we
calendar.
partying?
Come
Are we
on,
partying?
Let it travel. You doing a live stream?
Let
for
me
your
know
birthday?
we partying.
Yeah, before we get off, we gotta. Are you partying? Are you doing some type of
That's
party?
what
Let
we
it
know.
travel?
And before we get off, while she's gonna write
Big
yes
Rooster
or
said,
no.
y'all bringing food?
You should. Yeah, I am. I'm buying a cake and everything. Y'all don't know. I'm taking this monetization party seriously. Y'all is tripping.
Tracy said, right? I don't know what to talk about on my live.
Shit, girl, have questions.
And Let It
girl.
Travel says she is doing a live. So we're
Yes!
going to be over there, Let It Travel.
Okay,
October 6th.
6th.
Having a good old time on Let It Travel.
I know that's
with Ray's
Thursday night. Okay,
birthday.
wait, Thursday. That's that's game time.
That
What
is
time
game
Thursday?
time. That is game time.
You gotta let us know what time Thursday
Yeah,
because
what
that's
time?
game
What
time.
time? What time? And let us know the time zone too, Let It Travel.
Yeah.
But we are
And
gonna
then
turn
don't
up with
forget
Let It
tomorrow
Travel.
is game time, but Let It Travel, you know.
Captain said, turn up, Lyras.
Yeah, go get it turned up.
Yeah, we are doing game time tomorrow. If y'all don't know about game time, here's a quick bit. All right. It's every Thursday. We just have a good time and, here's some more information.
Game time! Be sure to check out Game Time over on the Love and Live show. Every Thursday, there's a live stream going on. It's interactive, so why not join? Each time you happen to win a game on the live stream, that's 1 point. And all these points are tallied up and put up on the spinning wheel. So much to gain and only time to lose. So why not join them over at Game Time? Once again, you can catch that live stream every Thursday.
All right. And Big Rooster said, Tracy, just hit him up on the gram if you want to talk about what you can talk about on your live.
There you go.
All right. Tracy said, I enjoyed you all.
We
Have a
enjoyed
blessed
you
day.
too, Tracy.
You too. Okay. Let It Travel. We're going to be looking forward to that. Make sure you put the reminder so we can share it out. Make sure everybody coming in
To
and
the
showing
party.
love on your birthday.
Yeah,
Let It
because
Travel.
even if I can't be fully there,
We
I'm
got
gonna
to
be
support some
partially
type
there.
of way. We got to do something.
I don't know what time
We
it's
might
gonna
even have to
be.
end 30 minutes early, come in, show some love or something.
Party
We got to do
on.
something.
Get up
All
on,
right,
y'all.
all right. So thank everyone for watching. Once again, be sure to love and live
Live
each day as if it were your
last.
last. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate y'all. Make sure you come in for game time. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Game time.
So the game time. Come in and unwind.
Like this beat. Okay, y'all ready? Get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experiences are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping. And the mission, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel. Okay. The love and live show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other. Love and live show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel. Oh yeah, the love and live show, the truth, the real, to tell you how you feel. The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all on the path, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know. Love and live show.